question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand Rising. Hey, y'all. It's me, your girl, Reese, a.k.a. the best that ever did it. Do you know what I just realized? This is our 81st Freaky Friday. Woo! We've been doing this Joker 2 years almost via StreamYard. But I've been doing my podcast or internet radio for 4 years altogether. Y'all been hearing my voice. I've been coming to y'all, talking to y'all for 4 years every day, Monday through Friday. That deserves an applause, a round of applause right there. All right, y'all, we got a good topic today. But before I get in here and we get into the show, I do have to say good morning to our sponsors. Good morning, Miss Misha Merritt. Right, she is our only contributor to the show, you guys. And I am looking for more contributors. I am looking for more sponsors to come on, get in here and help us do what it do. If you say, oh, the show's not this, the show's not that, then make it this, make it that. Support, get on, give us ideas, suggestions, donations. We accept it all. You know, let us get to where you want to be or where we want to be. You know, like I said, I use my platform for a lot of things. And it's by the people, for the people. I started it for you. That's what the Morning Max Show stands for. It's not part of my name. It stands for, just so happens to be. The cool part about it is, you know, it's related to my name, but it stands for music and conversation. Although we don't have that much music anymore, we still got plenty of conversation, plenty of groundwork that we could be laid and to be done. We, you know, hey, just come on in, participate, help us get to where we need to be. Black-owned show, Black-owned author, Black-owned producer. What I say, Black-owned, Black. You know, they was like, oh, don't say Black. It's for the people, by the people. Can I say that? Some of y'all don't like the word Black, but hey, I'm trained and conditioned that way. But Black product, brown product, people product, whatever you want to say. This dude, minority owned, awesome. And we should support it because, not because it's minority owned, but it's good. And this is one of the young brothers that actually take pride in what he do. And he makes it a good product. This is good, okay? We all need to be jumping on getting this, getting his, because it's good and it's minority owned. It's by your own, right? He got the lemonade, the teas, the sea moss, the gelatinous, like I said, all of that stuff. I need to get with DJ Molly, not DJ, my super producer, $1 Million Moments. Get with Molly Mall. DM him, DM me for the product. this book. Okay. Author is black. Author is black, minority, female, disabled. What? All the boxes are checked, the bells and whistles for something that you want to support. And not because the author is those things, but because it's a good damn book. It's a decent story, is what I'm saying. But we always run off to jump on some bullshit. Why don't we jump on the good shit? Each one teach one, then all should know. Okay? If the 30 people that bought the book, they got the book, would say, hey, this is a good book. But some of y'all do that. But why, if it's a good book, and people, oh, I like reading. If you like reading and it's a good book, why haven't you read this? Why haven't you read it? I'll wait. No, I won't wait. You're going to regret not doing it. And then when you see it on a big screen, when you see Curtis Jackson directing this and co-producing all that, that's when our people, since you don't want to say color, our people run and jump on stuff. But they have it first. It's the ground roots. When you got a diamond, they don't want to cultivate nothing. They don't want to do nothing. This Freaky Friday, I ain't going to lecture you too much about supporting and not supporting and why y'all say you support and don't support. Do you. Keep being programmed to do them. That's what doing you means. Do you keep being programmed to do them? That's all I got to say. But I'm going to say this. No good thing will I withhold from my brothers. So if it's a good thing, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to say something about it. If it's not a good thing, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to say something about it. You want to hear a good story, read a good story, y'all go run and watch that crap on Netflix. That rebooted, relaunched A Good Time. I'm sorry if that's a black author or producer or whatever. I'm sorry. Because that's some sucky stuff right there. Some sucky writing. It's not, I think it wants to be on the level of the Boondocks, but it's not. Boondocks was teaching lesson, you learning all that stuff, and it was funny at the same time. But this right here is just straight up some old South Park meet Cleveland meets Family Guy meets. It's like, yeah, no. It's just dumb. And if you mess around and go down that rabbit hole and watch that. But this right here is funny, it's good. Why don't Netflix pick something that's funny and good like this up? Oh, we got to pause the show. Molly, come in for a second. It's an important call. I got to take it. Molly, I got to mute. I got to go. I'll be right back, y'all. It's an important call. I got to take. Am I muted? Wait a minute. I got to. Molly, come on in here. Please. Hey.
You muted. She got an important call. Who that? Spike Lee? You were just crying for somebody to do something for the book they call ASAP. See? Women get everything they ask for, y'all. Who we got in here? Y'all in here, put something in the comments. Let us know that you here. Today, Freaky Friday. I know they got crazy topic for today. She probably just waiting for a few of the co-panels to get in here. What up, Slicky Woo? My man Woo is up early. Grand Rising, brother. Who else we got up in here? I know it's 3 people viewing, but I only see my man Woo in the comments. What you just shared, YouTube clip. Y'all hit that YouTube clip. Subscribe to my boy channel. I can't wait till she tell us what this important call was. Hopefully it's great news. I'm going to go ahead and start putting up the clip now. I know for the first clip is what men really mean when they say. I don't know what slogans he going to mention yet. But I can't imagine what he about to say. These videos be funny. Could be one dude speaking for all men. Like what? Or one woman speaking for all women. Hit this clip. I don't know. You might know what he's talking about. I'm gonna stop it in
You've
between.
ever suffered as a result of not understanding or not being able to translate what a man is telling you with what he really means. Well, stick around, because on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 different phrases that men typically say to women and what the real meaning behind them is. So stick with me.
Stick with him.
Hello, this is Vern, and welcome to your greatlifetv.com. Today's another edition of Get the Love You Crave. And on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 phrases that typically get women in trouble because they misinterpret them. These are phrases that men say to women, and women understand something different than the true meaning behind them. So I'm going to demystify and mansplain the true meaning behind these 4 phrases. First phrase is, imagine you're talking to a guy and you're asking him what he wants in a relationship, or even more deeply than that, like where you guys are going. And he tells you this: I'm just looking to see what happens between us. I want to be spontaneous and I hate labels. Okay, so seemingly this guy wants to be spontaneous and he hates labels that may actually constrict and put some limits into something that may be so ever expanding. But the reality behind this phrase is, I have no fucking idea what I want, and I'm going to be ambiguous with you right now in the hopes that you don't leave me and that you continue exploring connecting with me and opening up emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, until I get some clarity. That's really what it means. So the phrase of the whole idea behind not having labels, I think in the beginning of the relationship, it's cool to be able to keep things open-ended, but there has to be at some point a clear vision for what this guy is looking for. And if he doesn't know what he wants and he's basically claiming to be a free spirit as a result of it, versus being scared to tell you that he has no idea what he wants, then you're in trouble, my dear. Second phrase is very common, is, well, you know what,
That's the first phrase. I'm gonna pause it there. Will you agree with that? Some women do interpret that. I wonder what they do though, because he's talking basically what men be saying to women, and women be going for it. But I wonder what women think when men do say that. Like, I don't want no label, because I heard women say that as well. So I mean, some people don't know what they want right then and there. They most times coming out of a bad relationship and need time to even trust the next person. So I don't know. What your thoughts on that, Woo? What y'all thoughts on that in the comments? Cause that's crazy. You said some would interpret it as what though? It's like both sides should have a clear vision. And I heard women, a lot of women, I think women might say it more than men. Like, I don't want no label. We just friends. Shit, now they call each other brothers and sisters. That's my brother. They put labels on it, just not that label, boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. I don't know. It's funny though, this dude got 218,000 views talking about this. Yeah, but Reese had to take a call, Woo. I don't know what the call is. She said it was important though, so she had to run off for a quick second, but she'd be right back. Kiani, everybody else named pop in just yet. But this is one of the first videos that she wanted to share what men really mean when they say certain things. And that was one of them. That's 1 out of 4. He says it's gonna be 4 slogans. This first one, basically, when a man says he don't want a title, he don't really want no title behind. Not all the time until what's going on. Yeah, I think it takes time for anybody to get a title. Like, even when it comes to husband and wife, at one point, y'all probably consider each other as just boyfriend and girlfriend. And then as time went on, y'all got to know each other more, like each other more, love each other. Y'all became husband and wife. You know, like I don't think when somebody dating, they should just throw a title on it. You know, like if anything, we dating, we friends. You know, but if time go over a year or so and y'all still doing the same thing, then yeah, he might not want nothing. But if it's still early, give it time. You'll get a title. Both of y'all get a title. Eventually, she ain't gonna want you talking to nobody, and vice versa. I wonder how do that work now anyway? Because nowadays when people say they dating, you know, that just mean like you might be one of the 10 people they dating. So if they dating somebody else, like well, we were just dating anyway. You know, they keeping their options open. How do people really feel about that? If you dating somebody trying to get to know them, if they gonna be more than just friends, that's weird. See me and my bitch, slick and stupid. What up, Kiani?
How you doing? Good morning, everybody.
Rising, brother. Reese got a important phone call. I don't know. That might be Spike Lee. Somebody picked up the book, but she had to take the call. So I'm just holding it down till she pop back in.
Okay, good. Okay. I hear a little static. That was my phone. Your phone? Yeah, a little bit of
Mm.
static.
Oh shit! I don't hear it on my end. Hey, you hear static? Woo! Let us know if y'all hear static in the comments. Niggas, I don't hear. I might can't hear it on my end. But she
Sound
wanna
don't
share the
sound back
video.
in.
Yeah, see if it work. What up, Phil?
What up, fam? What's going on
What
with
up,
y'all?
JoJo baby?
Joe.
Hey, Slim, don't be getting too excited. Don't be hollering. Don't be doing none of that. Lay on down. Chill out. Just go ahead and say very calmly, good morning, and wave. You can use hand gestures. There you go. There you go. Oh, damn, I ain't got no man breasts. You can't get none of them. I don't know what that was.
It's like
Nah,
Bruce
that's what we doing for
squeezing
the next.
something.
What's
That's
up,
my way.
Phil?
Joe.
Hey, Holly, hey, Reese Kizzle. Who else in the
What's
house?
going on?
It's
What's
me.
going on, Joe? Phil, how y'all doing?
What's
Yeah,
up?
I'm blind. You know, I can't see nobody on the board, so don't, you know. Hey, Phil, don't see. I thought, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it real low right now. But you know what I mean. I got a message. I was just giving recovery time. I ain't want to call. They said call you. I was like, after that, no way. So I'm gonna
I'm
get
good,
this.
man.
Alicia.
I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm good.
Yeah, well, some changes need to be brought forth in your life.
I know,
Forthwith.
JoJo. I know, man. I know. I
Yeah,
know.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
you
got
had one of them? What you had one of them? What you had one of them
change.
25-year-olds on your lap?
Huh?
Did you have one of them 25-year-olds on your
That's
lap when you fell out?
JoJo, we can't tell all our secrets, brother.
it.
Better get back upstairs with the old hand.
You gotta go. That's how you do it.
You're hanging downstairs in the basement with the youngins, son. You in trouble. Hey, go back
Sling.
upstairs. Go back upstairs.
Back
What up,
upstairs.
Misha? Misha.
Go back upstairs with the grown ups at.
Yeah.
Where Reese at? You ain't out here today?
Reese got a phone call. She asked me to hold it down till she popped back in. I think that was
Oh,
Spike Lee. Yeah, Spike Lee just called her.
Yeah. Spike Lee.
And
You
she
know?
should pop in any second. But basically, she was
Well,
sharing this video clip of what men really mean when they say certain things, like certain slogans. And the first slogan was, he don't want a title. You know, like men tell women that because he's saying in the video, men tell women that because they don't want nothing more than just sex. You know, they don't want no connection outside of that. So a lot of women fall for that, and they continue to date these men that had sex with them, thinking that for a man to just say that instead of asking them, what direction do he really, plan for them to go? Like, do they got any plans on having a girlfriend or a wife in the future? But a lot of dudes just say they don't want a slogan or any title in between it, and they get away with that. That's what he was saying in the clip. Do y'all tend to hear that or tend to use that line before with women?
No, I mean, I straight up just say we're gonna be open. Try to slide it in there. You know what I mean? Or a title is. Women do it too, though, because women don't want to be tied down by a title as well. So, a matter of fact, I think the women don't want the title more than the men for real. Because if there's still a whole bunch of single women out here with all these men numbers 5-1 or whatever, then they don't want a whole lot or too much, not a title, or they want too much, one or the other.
That's crazy. I just say the same thing, JoJo. What's your thoughts on it, Phil?
Nah, I say the same thing. The women don't really want no title either. I mean, shit. I'm over 50. I ain't worried about no damn titles right now. Shit. Just live your life.
Can I add one more thing with that, Phil, since you agree? I mean, in getting away with it, that's not getting away with it. It's that's what I'm saying. That's what the video was saying, that men getting away with it, saying that or doing that. But it's really not getting away with it when 9 times out of 10 the relationship's understood. On both ends. So it's not usually about one way or another, the title, or a lot of times they don't want that 100% moving in, coming in together. They rather have some alone time.
Comfortable where they at,
Yeah, that's in short, exactly, Phil. Thank you. They just comfortable where they at.
Yeah, because once you put that title on it, basically, that freedom gone to do what you want. To go out with your girlfriends to 5 a.m, come in when you feel like. He gonna be like, girl, where the hell you been at?
Yeah. Unless you were a brother like me. If you were a brother like me, you ain't gotta worry about me sweating you like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sweat.
I ain't sweating nobody.
You want to come in and where you at? I'm gonna put up with it. I'm gonna put up with it until I don't put up with it no more, though. If I believe you and you hanging out with your girls and you ain't, lying and sneaking, you can hang out and do whatever you want to do, as long as you handle your business. Don't be mad. Don't be mad when you go in at 5 a.m. and I'm ready for the Breakfast Club up in you. You know what I'm saying? Don't play hard. Don't play hard now. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
And that's it. He was on his second slogan. I'm gonna play his second slogan, see what he talking about. Other things that men say.
I wasn't able to call. Why? So you connect with a guy and things are going great and if things are really moving in the right direction. Imagine that all of a sudden he disappears and he comes back 3 weeks later and he says, "I'm so sorry. I just wasn't able to contact you the last few weeks." That really means I chose not to make it a priority to contact you because I am fully aware, being a man and having to cojones, or balls, that it takes literally 5 freaking seconds to type "how are you doing" and click send. So because I'm a grown man and I understand that it doesn't take much to create some sort of contact, I am assuming responsibility for making you not a priority in my life at all for the last few weeks. Now, I'm not saying that you should never speak with him again. I'm not saying that, but just understand that what he's saying is he chose not to make it a priority versus he really couldn't. You can do whatever you make a priority in your life. Guy on a first date says, "Hey, Mary is your name. Mary, why don't you just come over and let's watch a movie?" What does that really mean? That really means let's come and...
He went on to the next one. We're just going to stick to the second one before that one. Why he didn't call. Basically saying men go weeks without calling a woman and they say, I just ain't had no way to contact you. Did y'all ever do that to a woman before? We can start with you, JoJo.
Not with the non-contact. I ain't couldn't contact. Maybe back in the maybe back in the day when they had landlines and no cell phones, I might have used that one or something. But not in modern times. Not now. Not in the now. I haven't, and that's lame anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like these games, I ain't had a whole lot of experience. But the first two things, they seem like a whole lot of these relationships is young is Mud Johnson. You know, they young acting. They got all the high school. They grown up, but they brought all their high school dating game with them. You know, so this sounds kind of lame.
Yeah.
What's
I
your
mean,
thoughts, Phil?
Nah, man. You know, if you a grown ass man, you know what you doing. If you want to sit there and say, you know, I ain't got time to call you, or well, I couldn't get in contact with you. At the end of the day, you know you weren't trying real hard, and she know the same thing, man. The best thing is to be straight up and truthful. I just wasn't feeling it right now. So, or this, that, and the other. But just to say something lame like, I couldn't get in contact with you, shit. Nah, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, now I'm gonna flip it. Did a woman ever did that to you, JoJo? Like just ghost you for a while, then hit you and say I just had no way to contact you, or my phone was off. Cause that's what most dudes' lines be today. That's how they get away with that. Oh, my phone was off. You know, like yeah, I just paid my phone bill. I broke my phone. Something happened to my phone. Cause outside
Not
of that,
yeah,
you ain't losing her number. Cause most people don't
no,
remember numbers these days.
I ain't had the I lost you. I couldn't get in contact you bit, but I did have an old biddy. Um, we go out for kick it, and then she be like disappearing and shit. Like I be thinking the bitch smoking jums or something. You know what I mean? She's smoking Philly rock or something. I don't know. But I don't care because I don't want to call me every day. You know what
exactly.
Riri, you back with us?
Hey, Reese Cup.
Grand Rising, people. Grand Rising.
Let me show you the version of Reese Cup you gotta get with besides being with yourself.
What JoJo showing us, Molly? Put him on the big screen. I can't see him.
I'm coming. This is the Reese Cup I want you to work with now. You too, Phil, because you have issues with that swine and that milk and dairy. See
Where
that?
they come from, Slim? He hipping me to son. They got plant-based Reese cups. I'm grabbing them. What they $5 a bar?
they is like $2 some change though.
Wait a minute, what it look like? Show us what it look like.
Yeah, I need that.
Hey, I had a Hershey almond too.
I mean, take it out. What it look like?
Yeah, I had the Hershey.
Taking it out. I ain't eating it now. I'm not taking it. Look like a Reese cup. It's the same thing. See the front? It's just made with no dairy. It just don't got no dairy in it. It's chocolate without milk. It ain't no milk chocolate in it.
I want to try that.
Yeah, I'm about to get the box. They got them on.
Yeah, you ain't order you a box of them joints, ain't you, son?
Yeah.
JoJo, you looking good. Your skin, look, I had to make it real big. Your skin look good. You glossing again. You looking good this morning.
Oh, thank you. You know.
Your forehead is big as ever.
Yeah, that's a trademark, baby. That's a trademark. You know.
But it looks healthy. It looks good.
I will tell you the truth, though. I can pull up a picture where in high school, my hairline was almost about the same. I might have lost about a half a blicky. I might have lost a half a blicky, but I had a big forehead running my family. We big forehead. I still got all my. I still got all my hair. I ain't got no bald spots or nothing. Grace up to it, but yeah, we big forehead. No bald, big foreheads.
Look, JoJo, I'm glad you on, and Phil, you on the line. Did JoJo, you heard what happened with Phil, right?
Yeah, I heard when it happened. I heard a few days ago, or however long it's been, a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all gonna get on the healthy regime.
Yeah, you know, I mess with you, Phil. You know what I mean? I just want to give you a little bit of recoup time. I know you was, if you was answering your phone, I know they was sweating you. I didn't want to give you another one because
You know they was
we gonna
sweating.
we gonna start. When we talk, we gonna have to talk deep, and I want your heart ready for it. I want your heart in it. So I'm gonna wait till you get some
I
deep.
appreciate y'all, man. I feel the love. I appreciate y'all.
Do you feel the
Yeah.
love? Do you feel my
Yeah.
love, Phil? Do you-
Yeah, I feel y'all. I feel all. I feel you, Reese. I was doing like this earlier. JoJo said, "Yeah,
You was doing like what?
my wave." JoJo said he ain't got no tits, so I can't wave like that. But yeah,
The
but
way
Nanny, you
right. Okay, today, y'all, is Freaky Friday, and I got a good topic for you all. Brenda Brown brought it to me. Foxy Brown herself. She
Oh, Lord.
yesterday. You ready? Y'all ready for the question?
I'm afraid to hit.
Molly, set up the video that I got with the guy talking. Molly got the video. Okay. You know, she was saying you got to use what you got to get what you want, right? What does that really mean for a man? And a lot of women don't really be hearing men when men talk anyway. So I'm asking for a man, because I know what it means for a female. It's telling her bend over, bust it open for him. That's what that means. When I hear that, you got to use what you got to get what you want. I'm usually going negative with that. I'm like, no, you don't got to use your body, because that's the last resort. They always say that a woman should never be out of work because she always got something she could sell. And y'all know what they're talking about. So that's what I think when I hear that. But what about men? Do y'all do the same thing? Use what you got to get what you want? Because David Green said he do that a lot. Where David at? He ain't even in here. But David Green said he do that a lot.
Everybody do it. Ain't that right, Molly? Ain't that right, Phil? Everybody do it. They use what they got to get what they want. Take you out to dinner, take you to the movies. And if a man asks you to pay your way, half and half, you got issue with that. So we got to pay the whole way. Most women got an issue with that. All right. You know, so they are using what they got to get what they want. Usually we buy our way through stuff or use our strength, and I ain't into that. You know what I mean?
Well, some men use their ding-a-ling too. Let's be honest. That's why you got a lot of older women with these younger men, and they got the PlayStation, get the fresh Jordans, or you see some other type of woman and they man be decked out because the man is using what they got so they can get what they want. I had a dude back in the day approached me because he was laying the pipe good, wanted me to buy him a bowling ball, right? Because he bowled on the tournament, right? He was like, I'm giving this to you, that you can't buy me a bowling ball. I was like, nigga, no. I'm in between jobs. I'm getting my unemployment, I'm paying my bills in my household, and you know my situation. You gonna ask me for something? That's how we broke up.
That might have, well, you know what I'm saying? He might have been looking. No. He might have been looking for you to show a little faith in the relationship. And you can't even buy him a bowling ball. He been doing what he do. You can't even buy a bowling ball. He was just testing. He was just testing your love. See if you love him enough to buy him a bowling. I mean a bowling
that's
ball.
What he said. That's fake. Yeah. That's fake. That bowling ball was $115. It was called a Beast bowling ball. It was a bowling ball with a skull in the middle. This was back in the early 90s. And with the skull, no, I'm a single mother. I'm buying.
I hope he did leave. I hope he did leave. You ain't show no interest in that man. He ain't never asked you for nothing. He asked you for a bowling ball. We broke up. And you gonna play like you got. I'd have left you too if you ain't buy me no bowling ball. You wasn't trying to.
Had a girl bought me a bowling ball with my name on it and some shoes. I ain't even asked for it. It was a surprise. I was psyched. I was geeked.
No.
Had a nice spin on it. I'm like, damn, like how you even know my fingers fit these motherfuckers? It was crazy.
Let me see something. What if I put 3 holes right here? Could I be a bowling ball for Halloween? I could be that.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
What up, Lee?
What
up with you, Lee?
Grand Rising, Lee.
Blessed Mountains. What up, Joe?
What's up?
He was trying to digmatize me. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to digmatize, and you don't know what. You laughing? I ain't seen nothing. You know, I was younger back then too. Like I said, I thought different. I was a different creature back in the day. So you know how that went. And it's so funny. Because we cool today. And he still talk about that. That's why we broke up. I was being selfish. I was like, no, nigga, that's before I started working at Georgetown.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm budgeting my bills. And my bills didn't say happy birthday.
You could have put it on layaway or something. You could have put it on layaway.
Yeah, they say I can't afford the ball right now. Like when
I told him that, and he knew that. He knew
you
my
broke
situation.
up with him.
He wanted me to dip into the rent money because he wanted the ball because he was in a tournament. He wanted me to gamble.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, he was in a tournament. It was time for him to shine, and you ain't want to help him.
He better go lay the pipe down the street and get his bowling ball. And that's what he did. Deuces, peace out. I didn't care. I was insulted. You see me, a single mother over here, give me some money. I'm getting.
How long was y'all together?
Let me see.
It was a while because you was giving them that snatch. And we know you ain't giving them the snatch.
You didn't have to wait that while. Let me see.
Oh, okay. You used to have some more.
Wait a minute. I was messing with him when my son was born. After Tyree was born. Tyree was born in March. We was talking, but we didn't fool around until May. And maybe June. It was hot the summertime. And then Tyree was 3. We was a couple of years on and off.
And you couldn't buy the nigga a bowling ball? You tripping. You put that joint on layaway. You could have put that joint on layaway.
I was using what I got to get what I wanted, get what I needed. He needed to use what he got to get what he wanted because he wasn't doing no extra for me. I was pulling out the stunts in the trip. So I'm like, just because it's just overrated. So I would tell any lady, Big D is overrated.
Hey, Molly, I must have been sweet because, man, I ain't cared nothing about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I cared more about the people than I did about that. I gave a girl I barely knew the pinky ring off my finger one time. You know what I'm saying? Because she was geeking so hard.
You took that.
Help.
I didn't care about that. That was my man. That was my man Frog out of East Baltimore. Peace, Frog. Rest in peace, bro. His cousin. I gave her a pinky ring nugget joint back in the day. It was $200. Yeah, it was real. I ain't wearing no fake shit. I ain't care nothing about that. I'm just saying that, we messed around a little bit. We had some fun. And you know what I'm saying? She asked for it. I'm going to give it to her. Gave it to her. What? Might get another pinky ring, but I'll never be able to give her another memory like that. You know what I'm saying? She'll always remember me for the nigga that got her gave her the pinky ring off my finger.
That don't mean that. I had a pinky ring stolen off my finger because it had a
do mean something. Wait a minute. It do mean something because you still remember the bowling ball. It do mean something.
So this guy was a friend.
Because you still talking about the bowling ball. You still talking about the bowling ball.
He took my pinky ring because it had an R on it, and he wanted to wear it to the Club Utopia. For those
yes, he do.
And he stole my ring and never gave my pinky ring back. And we didn't have no kind of relationship. We were just friends. So that pinky ring off the finger don't mean nothing. But making your rents, paying your bills when you got a child to be responsible, that means a lot. You wanted
what do that guy do with a guy you dating?
He wanted me to go into my rent money, my bill money, and give it to him.
But how would he know that? It's some single rich women out here. I just assume because she's single with a kid, I'm just gonna assume she broke.
Well, I was broke. I ain't had no problems about it. I mean, he knew.
Yeah, ain't nothing you
I
can
just
do
said,
about
you
that.
know, so he knew my situation. And I said, how selfish of you,
Excuse me.
knowing what he wanted. You knew the
Yeah,
situation.
that's just a selfish person, you know. If they
And I
know
was
you
like,
broke and you ain't got no money and you gotta pay your rent and they still begging you to buy them something, that's weird. You know, that's like a
Yeah, well,
5-year-old kid that just don't understand that mama got bills.
exactly. And that's how he acted. And I
Now,
said, oh, do
Yeah, I
something.
don't know. I only know how these type of niggas be pulling you, Reese. They just be
You
well,
gotta
dumb,
ask him.
dumb niggas somehow. They
This was back
pulled
in
you,
the
got to
day, and you
sleep
met
with
the
you,
guy before.
everything. Like, what game is they using? These niggas literally retarded.
you got those men that they expect when they come in the house, and I've seen this with a few of old friends of mine in Pennsylvania. They expect for you to fix their food. They eat before the children, and you eat, and don't have a job.
See, and my child eats first. You know, I was a parent. I was a single parent. So, if I would go hungry so my child could eat. So ain't no way I'm going to give his food to no man, especially if you're not contributing to the house.
I'm just telling you, one of my aunties said,
And that's not
man,
using what you got to get what you want.
man don't eat, man don't work, man don't eat. She wouldn't come in. He come in the house on Friday all week long. She done fed him. They done did things and suffered through it. And come Friday, the first time he did it, came in. He didn't even come in on Friday. He came in on Monday evening and stayed out all night and all weekend after he got paid that Friday and spent all the money. Didn't bring no money home, no food, no nothing. So she took and was ironing shirts for some people and. When she got the money for the shirts and stuff, she took and she cooked a nice Sunday meal. He came home that Sunday. I guess he was broke. And she took and took the food so he wouldn't eat and put it underneath the cot that they were sleeping under. And she said she could hear his stomach just going yoing, 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 yoing. She was she gave him nothing.
That ain't common in every generation. Like, if a man got it, a woman would treat him like a god, you know. And if he don't got it, he treated like trash. And it seemed like a man only love as much as he can provide. That women, it's generations that women didn't work, but ain't no way the man wasn't gonna make sure she didn't eat or she ain't
Yeah.
had the things that she need. But you see, when the roles are reversed, it's like, oh, only she can handle certain things. So since he ain't working, you don't eat. Since he ain't working, you don't get treated like a king. You don't get talked to like a king. You can just get dogged on, you know. So it's weird because that time, if women ain't changed, they still the same.
But he was working. It went like this. She was complaining to someone else and she said, if that man come in one more time and ain't giving me no money to pay these bills and he's sleeping here during the weekend and the weekend he's someplace else giving this money to all these hoes, he
That's
ain't getting
different.
no boo nanny. She said, baby, if he been home all week and then come Friday, he don't come home till Sunday, Monday, he already had some boo nanny. He don't need yours.
Mm.
He done had something to eat too. Why would y'all assume this nigga
Exactly.
just fucking and ain't eating?
That's
I'm
what I'm
thinking the
telling you.
nigga just ain't got no food and he just out here struggling and trying to find some work. And he
But
come
you got
home after a while once nothing come through. But now every time I say, I know you're gonna add something new on. So the nigga was just a terrible nigga. How
he had
they
a
keep pulling
job.
these women? How women be talking about him like you was
He
with the
had a
nigga?
job.
How long was you gonna be with the nigga before you stop letting them do the same shit over and over?
Oh no, they were married.
Oh,
Shit, it
that's
don't
even
matter.
worse. They
Just get
married.
divorced. Get a divorce. That's it. I think that's possible.
Oh, they
Look,
did. They did.
Funny
they go
man.
funny man Dave Green. Dave,
Hey,
we
what's
were
up?
talking about you. That's my water.
Oh,
That's my water. We were talking about
Mhm.
using what you got to get what you want. Because Brenda, remember yesterday, she said good thing she was pretty. She said because she had to use what she got to get what she want because she didn't want to work. That's the
Right.
type of woman Molly was talking about. The woman that don't want to work, they just want to live off of her looks. And some women are kept women like that.
Right.
And I was saying, well, what does that mean for a man when they said a man got to use what he got? You said yesterday you had to use what you got a lot of time. So you had to lay that pipe down. So tell us about what you reversed the roles. Did you have to use what you got to get what you want?
I have. Yeah, I have with my first baby mom or whatever like that. But you know, what I mean, I didn't at the time. I didn't think it was using or whatever, no. Because I didn't know about my son until he was 14. So to me, I thought it was like get backs or whatever like that. No, it wasn't until she ended up passing away. She had some kind of rare disease or something like that. She passed away like last year, day before Christmas or whatever like that. No, and that's when I started, you know, what I mean, feeling somewhat guilty or whatever like that. No, but I mean, like I said, I mean, I have, you know, what I mean, like in the past, whatever like that. No, but that kind of like opening my eyes or whatever.
Wow. That's not you using what you got. That's definitely a different twist on Freaky Friday. I'm sorry to hear about that and seeing different. So you wasn't working, you wasn't taking care of business, you wasn't paying your way, you was using on you, you was
Oh
dependent
no,
on
no, I'm no.
taking.
I was, you know, I mean, I've always worked or whatever like that. No, it was just, you know, what I mean, like, you know, what I mean, if I needed like, you know, what I mean, like extra stuff or whatever like in a way she felt guilty for not telling me or whatever. And also, and I was just upset. And she wanted us to be like a family, whatever. No, I told her in the beginning, I was like, I don't see you like that or whatever like that. No, but you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. She was like, you know what I mean. Here's this, here's that, this, and I mean, I took it or whatever. But
This is the perfect time, Molly, to play that video, segue into the video. What a guy mean when he says this, you know, because something you said triggered that when I was like, oh yeah, Molly, we got it.
Molly changing the diaper right now.
So it's just a video that that I came across. I was vetting and I was like, oh yeah, this is the excellent video because we're gonna break it down because it's like 5 sayings that men say what they mean when they mean this, and then I'm gonna break it down from a female perspective, and then y'all can give me what do y'all agree with what the guy saying in the video about it? Because I was like, oh, that's interesting. When he says that, I thought it means that, or when he do that, I thought it means that. So it's a good video when we get it pulled. There you go. And we're gonna break it down. Break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear the sound. Hey Phil,
Hey,
you back right on the perfect time.
yeah, I've been out there talking to the doctors and nurses, pumping up our show.
Okay, look, did you still find that doctor's name? Because I want to know if I know the doctor.
Huh?
I said I want to know if I know
You
that
want a doctor?
No, I want to know if I know the
Oh,
doctor
okay.
because I used to work at that hospital. So I want to know if I know that
Oh,
doctor,
okay.
and I work for a group of
Yeah.
cardiologists at the hospital.
Yeah, he'll be in here.
Sure, you and
I'll let you know who it is.
Yeah, black.
Yeah, but no, I'm telling everybody about our show. Trying to,
We're waiting for Molly to play the video. Molly,
What
wait a
show?
minute.
What show you were telling her about, Phil?
About this show against gun violence in DC that we putting on.
Oh.
June
We're doing a
21st.
show. We're doing a show June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd to combat gun violence in DC.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Freedom Festival.
Word.
Street Life is the
Yeah. Yeah. Dude from Street Life.
I don't know how a street nigga like me ain't on the show for gun violence like that. I don't know how that's possible. The street is common in the whole joint.
Well, JoJo, you welcome to come through, brother.
Man, I don't do no crashing. It's either you asking or else I ain't rashing. I ain't got no rashes
You
for
can
it.
participate and be in the audience and support me and the
Oh,
other
ain't no
comedians.
question. Ain't no question.
That's not crashing.
First of all, it is crashing what he just said.
That ain't crashing, JoJo.
That's just like a woman. You trying to switch up what he said to say what it ain't crashing. He said you always welcome to come through and get up more. I said no. I'm not on. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't asked. I ain't coming through like that. You gonna talk about it ain't crashing if you
He told you it's not crashing. I'm just reiterating what he said. And
no,
what
you
he
making
said
a new, one.
crashing.
You making a new statement. That's what you doing.
No, I'm not. I heard what he said. You didn't hear.
Damn, yo. You know what, women? That's what women love to do. Take the conversation. We argue about one thing. Now she talking about something else. What are we talking? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, women.
What are we talking about here? I thought we was talking about this, and now we way over here that and the other thing.
You took it there. Wait a minute. You took it there, and I was riding with you, and you took it there.
I don't know how.
You did it.
How come Phil ain't say that then? How come Phil ain't say that?
He did say you didn't hear him. He did. Phil, did you not?
I told JoJo he welcome to come through. Yeah.
That's not how he was talking though, Miss Reese Cup. He didn't say. I said how you don't got a street dude on the street gun violence show. That's what I said. Let me say it again, Reese. Reese. On the show.
We bring the show. We bring the show to audience member.
Reese, what is she talking
JoJo,
about?
I think Reese invited you last week, and you said you had somewhere to go.
No. I mean, that's not what we talking about, though, my brother. I'm not talking about invited to come to the show and cheer for it, brother. Which I don't have a problem doing. I'm one of the main comics that be at the open mic that sit there and laugh at niggas. And a lot of people don't like laughing at another mug. I don't know why, but
right.
Yeah, but that's not what we were talking about, my brother. She invited me as a guest, as a guest to watch her comedy. You know what I mean? That's not what me and Phil talking about. You know what I mean? Me and Phil talking about something
JoJo, this ain't this kind of show. This is a game show. It's interactive. The audience is involved.
I'm good. I was just asking, And being that you know it, brother, pretty well, I was just asking,
Well, like I said, JoJo, we taking the show everywhere, so we doing the same thing in Baltimore.
Everywhere. You only can go where street violence at. That's a lot of people. A 3-day show. That's hotel fees and everything.
Oh no, it ain't like that. That's why we get local comics. No, we actually sent the word out. We got comics coming from other states that just volunteered to come in, to support the cause.
That's what I'm saying. That's a good thing. That's a wonderful thing. You should have that because that's a hell of a cause. I'm just saying it's a 3-day show. I got a lot of comics you said on the road. That's it. You're gonna need a big name for that, like Eddie Murphy or something.
Molly, play my video. Play the video so we can talk about Stuff in the video, Molly. Where you at, Molly?
We did this. Okay, never mind. I'll tell you later. Go ahead. We don't take the show. Go ahead, Reese.
Molly, where the video, Molly? We waiting for Molly to play the video.
Let's get it on. Come here and let's have sex. Granted, he may also want to watch a movie, but the intimate setting,
I mean, you gotta go
when
back.
a man has no idea what you are, when he doesn't know you, lends itself to some potentially shady behaviors, and you want to avoid those, especially if you have no idea if the guy has a refrigerator underneath his bed with bodies of women that he's connected with, or he might be the most generous human being in the world, and he happens to have a big movie theater that he wants you to really.
We had already seen it. We see he showed it to us. You was watching.
Yeah, you just late, Reese. We've been on this.
No, but we got to go back because we're gonna vet it properly, y'all. I mean,
we did.
We did.
We're gonna do it my way because I know you didn't do it the way.
And if you ever suffer the result of not understanding or not being able to translate what a man is telling you with what he really means, well, stick around, because on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 different phrases that men typically say to women and what the real meaning behind them is. So stick with
get the woman's perspective. At least didn't hear it. So
hello, this is Vern, and welcome to your greatlifetv.com. Today's another edition of Get the Love You Crave. And on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 phrases that typically get women in trouble because they misinterpret them. These are phrases that men say to women, and women understand something different than the true meaning behind them. So I'm going to demystify and mansplain the true meaning behind these 4 phrases. First phrase is, imagine you're talking to a guy and you're asking him what he wants in a relationship, or even more deeply than that, like where you guys are going. And he tells you this: I'm just looking to see what happens between us. I want to be spontaneous and I hate labels. Okay, so seemingly this guy wants to be spontaneous and he hates labels that may actually constrict and put some limits into something that may be so.
Okay, now when you guys say that, I'm gonna go around and give each of you guys a chance to say what they mean. When a woman hears this is what goes on. I'm speaking from mine, right? So when a woman hears this is Freaky Friday now. When we hear, oh, I don't want to put no labels on, we hear, oh, he just not into you and he don't want to get cuffed down. He don't want to make a commitment and say that you his boo. That's what I think when a guy said, I don't want to do labels. Let's just see what we're doing. And the favorite line that y'all men use, aren't we having fun? That's because y'all out there sowing your wild those other places, and you don't want to concentrate and give the main vein to that main woman, that main dame. The main vein don't get to the main dame. You know what I'm saying? That's when they say, I don't want to put a label on us. Now we'll go around the room, you know, and ask the question. I'm gonna start with Phil, since I know Phil go in and out. When a man says, I don't want to put a label on us, what do y'all really mean?
It means that you know, like I said earlier, a certain age, you know, everybody have been through what they done been through, you know. So, and most women and most men, they comfortable where they at. Why you justify what you doing? We doing grown up shit. This ain't 8th grade. Yeah, you know, we ain't playing around. Can you be my girlfriend? Man, come on now. We doing grown up shit here. You done live your life, I done live my life. We comfortable where we at. Does me saying that or me putting a label on that make it any different? Or do y'all really want that too? Because a lot of women say the same thing. You know, why do we got to put a label on this?
I don't understand a lot of women, because either you single or you married. I learned this in life. And whatever, just because you say that's your boyfriend does not gonna stop a man from cheating or having other girlfriends. So we get caught up with, oh, that's my man, that's my this, that's my that. No, it's not. You know, David, what you think, funny man, David Green?
What my opinion?
Yes, sir.
Um, I I mean, I think it's two things. I think there's you know what I mean there's some people that you know what I mean it's just you know what I mean just you know just playing around or whatever like that. No, and if but in my situation is more trust issues. Um, because I'm the type of person that you know what I mean like if I'm with somebody I don't believe in cheating. This or whatever like that. No, but if I have like the notion or something like that, no, that you know what I mean somebody isn't as serious as me or something like that, no, then you know what I mean okay if I'm I probably I would be more hurt if somebody cheated on me or tried to hurt me or something like that. No, us being together than us not being together. You know what I mean? Like if we're just playing around and this and they do something dumb or something like that, no, then you know what I mean that's just as them doing something dumb or something like that. No, but if we're together and you know what I mean like you're like married or this or something like that and they did something dumb, that would hurt me more. So you know what I mean to protect me or something like that, I just be like I don't want to go that route.
So that's what it means when you say I don't want to put a label on us.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So you
That's like I
just
said, that's my opinion. But you know, what I mean, there's some guys and all that will say that just because, you know, what I mean, they want to do them.
okay. Beast, and then JoJo, we're gonna have you bring up the red. I got to get the light skin love. You would Beast, and then you JoJo. Go
All
ahead,
right.
Beast.
Well, for me personally, that I've been out of the game a long time, but when I used to say that back in the day, that meant, well, for me, I always stayed with the main. I always stayed with my number one. And if you ain't it, that's what I'm telling you is, oh, I don't want to put labels on it or this, that, and the other. You ain't the main, shorty. I'm letting you know right now. I got others. So you ain't gonna be the main and know your role and play your role. That's basically what I got out of that statement.
Yeah, JoJo.
JoJo rolling up.
JoJo.
JoJo with his main. He didn't even know he muted.
We can't hear you, Joe.
I said I already answered them questions with Molly when you gave him the authority to run the show, and then when he came back, you micromanaging him and going back over the same thing he already did. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me explain something.
That's the same thing we talk about
I
Freaky
had
Friday.
questions and stuff to go with the video, so you couldn't have got what I'm thinking or where I'm going because it's over here with me. So y'all did y'all rendition and went through. That's fine. But now let's add a woman to it. Now let's one of y'all was acting like a woman in the group. Okay. Molly, continue
I agree
with the
with
video.
JoJo.
Continue with the video, Molly, please.
Ever expanding, but the reality behind this phrase is I have no fucking idea what I want, and I'm going to be ambiguous with you right now in the hopes that you don't leave me and that you continue exploring connecting with me and opening up emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, until I get some clarity. That's really what it means. So the phrase of the whole idea behind not having labels, I think in the beginning of the relationship, it's cool to be able to keep things open-ended, but there has to be at some point a clear vision for what this guy is looking for. And if he doesn't know what he wants and he's basically claiming to be a free spirit as a result of it versus being scared to tell you that he has no idea what he wants, then you're in trouble, my dear. Second phrase is very common, is, well, you know what, I wasn't able to call. Why? So you connect with a guy and things are going great and things are really moving in the right direction. Imagine that all of a sudden he disappears And he comes back 3 weeks later and he says, I'm so
Stop that
sorry.
right there, Molly.
I just wasn't able to contact you.
Okay, that's when a nigga's ghosting you. This is the female perspective on that. When he ghosts you, he got a hold on you, and then he come back like I said, because I had it happen to me. Oh, little ting just did it. I couldn't call you because I was in the hospital. Oh, I forgot. Or whatever. You disappear. We're going great. Everything is, you think it's going great. Then all of a sudden, crickets, gone, ghosting you. Then he comes back, a week or two later, like JoJo be doing. He come back, like, oh, hey. Like nothing ever happened. That to a female, he got another life. He got another family. He got other obligations out there somewhere, and you not part of it. Because we make time as humans, men and women, for what we want. And if this nigga ghosts you, this dude, female, whatever, male or female ghosts you, then you not what he want. That's a woman's a take on that, spin on my take and spin on that. And then my group of women that we talk to, that's how we vet it. But what do y'all men do? Or what's y'all perspective? What do it means when y'all ghost a woman or when y'all disappear from a woman like that? Rodney?
I think you got it pretty much right. I don't want you.
Okay.
I don't want you. I mean, or I could be going through something. There is times that you can be going through something. Some tragedy could have happened, whatever the case may be, and that took precedent over your life at that moment. But 9 times out of 10, it means you ain't the most important thing to me. Because I mean, if I was going through something, I would probably tell you, and go through it and let you know what's going on. So 9 times out of 10, you're right. I mean, you're not my number one priority, So, or even in my top 3, probably.
Okay. And David, how you feel with that?
I mean, I agree.
Female. What do you mean?
I agree. I agree with the beast, or whatever. But also, if I go somebody, it's either what the beast said or it's you know what I mean. I just need time to myself or whatever like that. No, you know what I mean. Like private time or something like that. No, it has nothing to do with being with another female or something. No, but sometimes you know what I mean. Sometimes you know what I mean. Like you know what I mean. You know what I mean. As far as it could be like hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, hanging out with you know what I mean, my kids or you know what I mean, something like that or something. You know what I mean. Because I don't know if you noticed, not recently, but sometimes you women like to nag.
But why not just tell the lady I'm a chill out? Why you got to ghost her? I mean, to me, if like I ain't gonna be around for a couple of weeks, just say that like, oh, I'm about to leave. You're gonna hear from me. Why you just gotta ghost and then you come back like hey, what's going on? Like everything is okay, hunky dory. That's not cool. Especially if we vibing and then you just disappear. That's not cool. Because there's a woman next first to think we worry. If I'm talking to you every day and then I don't hear from you and I call you, you don't answer. I text you, you don't answer. I'm first thing, damn, what happened to Dave? I hope nothing bad happened to him. We worry like that, especially if we vibing. We don't get no rhyme, no reason. And then you ghost. I've had girlfriends that happened to. Boom, all of a sudden, everything's going great. And the next thing you know, they gone, they disappeared. And you needed space and time. Okay, then respect my space and time and say, you know what? I needed some time. I'm going to be gone. Okay, don't have me worried about you. Why would y'all do that?
Oh, wait. So we're just going to attack all the guys or whatever because...
No, I mean, female too, anybody.
In my recent...
I mean, male or female. I mean, it's personal because it happened to me before. And I was like...
Because I'm like, my recent reason is because my ex that you know me still chill with and everything blocks me. So
oh, but then you're not ghosting her. That's the difference. I'm talking about when the male or female just boom, ghost. The true meaning of ghost.
Right.
Molly,
Yeah.
what you got to say on that, Molly?
I think it works both ways. You know, I think men ghost women, women ghost men, but most times you ghost people you don't want to be with. You know, you might be in a relationship, or you might found somebody new and she said, cut everybody else off. I don't know, but it's obvious. It don't take a rocket science for you to understand when somebody don't really like you. You know, like, and I wouldn't feel no type of way. Probably save me a year of my time. You know, just wasting my life. So I would respect somebody more if they just tell me, hey, look, it ain't working out. You know, but if they don't, you know, I'm not going to be mad. It ain't going to mess up my energy to make sure that they let me know. Like, be truthful to me. Like, we don't control people. We don't own people. People get that messed up in their head. Like, you supposed to do this. No, they human. They do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And
It's
they
up
do.
to you to respond how you want to respond to things. So you respond mad, that's something you need to work on. You know, you need to still work on yourself. If you pissed off that somebody ghosts you, like, nah.
It's not that you ghost, you worry about people. And what I do, and especially you have no rhyme and no reason, and everything is gelling, and they disappear. You like, oh my gosh, something must have happened.
Yeah,
That's I'm like,
but Reese,
see, that's you giving a fuck. See, if you don't give a fuck, you just don't give a fuck. But if you care about people and you actually give a fuck, you don't have to give 2 fucks. But if you just give 1 fuck, you're gonna be like, why aren't you? You know, your heart, because so much stuff happened to people, and I know people, and this is true, that they disappeared. That's because they was in the house dead, and that's when you send a wellness check out on them, make sure they okay or whatever. That'll leave the frantic part behind. You know,
so Reese, my question to you is whose problem is that? What you're just saying, whose problem is that? Because that's not his problem, that's your problem.
No, that's you caring. That's you giving. Like I said, that's you caring about humans.
And caring too much is a damn problem.
You right.
It's a damn problem. But that's still not his problem. That's
with
yours.
The world. We don't care enough about each other. Just even on a friendship level. Yeah, that's why we got to check in, communicate.
I can care about somebody and not talk to them.
Yeah, but say
we care about somebody and still cut them off.
Say me and you talking every day. Yeah. It ain't got to be nothing sexual, but we use in a natural rhythm, and all of a sudden you go ghost, radio silence. That makes like, oh man, something must have happened to Rodney. I usually hear from him every day, or he don't respond to the text or something like that.
Most women don't think like that. So the dude don't answer, he with that other bitch. You know?
Okay.
And here's the other thing.
I don't know most of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna say to you is sometimes people overvalue a friendship or a relationship. I've had it where it was no female, it was a male, it was my friend. I considered him a brother. And some slight shit happened, and next thing you know, he ghosted me, wouldn't talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dog, we've been friends for years. Like we did shit together as far as you know where bodies are buried. And now we not talk. Now you ghosting me over some slight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I realized, and I had to sit there and realize that I valued the friendship more than he did. You know what I'm saying? That was my fault. That had nothing to do with him. That's my problem. My problem is I valued the friendship more than he did. And once you realize that a person does not value your friendship the same as you do, then it's your problem if you still value the friendship more than they do. You know what I'm saying? That is your problem. That's not theirs. Once you realize that a person is not on the same level that you think the friendship is, then that's your problem. That's not theirs. That's not they owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? They owe you nothing. They don't owe you that phone call. They don't owe you the phone call to tell you what's going on. They owe you absolutely nothing. If they don't value the friendship or relationship as much as you do, then that's your problem. You have to understand that your friendship is not that. It's not it. That's not it. So in my opinion, move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
Good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
Good morning, Molly, JoJo, baby, the Beast One, Funny Man Green, Reese Cup. Althea, I feel your pain. Okay, I call it manholing. I call what you just said. I call it manholing, and that's basically you walking down the street and you got somebody on your side, right? Y'all walking together. You talking to them. You're not looking at them, but you talking to them, and then you go up like 3 more blocks and realize that they done dropped into the manhole, right? Because they're not there anymore. Radio silence. They got 3 days. In my world, you get 3 days to do that. If you can go without me in your life for 3 days, you can keep it pushing. That means you don't need me. If you can take more than 3 days without contacting me, without anything, we good. We are good. Like, you can keep it pushing. You can't just come back into my world and be like, oh yeah, what happened was no. Then you get ghosted. Now I don't answer my phone. I don't answer no emails, no letters, no Facebook, no nothing. Because I think as the Beast One said, they don't owe you anything, right?
Right.
But it is the common courtesy to let you know if you like. Shout out to DJ Slicky Woo Boo. See you later. It's up to you to manage your own time, and my time is 3 days. At the end of 3 days, you can forget our friendship, our relationship, our whatever shit we was talking about. You can forget it. So I'm with
That's
you.
why Jesus ain't had no girls. You know what I'm saying? That's why Jesus ain't had no girls, because he might have went up to the mountains for a couple of days and chilled out and didn't contact nobody.
There you go. That's probably why, because I'm not doing it. That's common courtesy. It's like you just gonna disappear, like I'm not worth anything. And if you don't think our friendship or whatever it is worth anything, you're not gonna take up one more day of real estate in my head, period. And I don't care if we've been friends for 1,000,000 years. You got 3 days. 3. And if we're in a relationship after that 3 days, you better have a good goddamn reason. Because I'm gonna listen to it, but if it ain't good, we're done. Just forget it. Like that's
there's a little thing about what we say in here, like with the topic. It's like it says that we mess with each other. It's not like, you know what I mean? Obviously, stuff ain't all the way lined up. Ain't no titles, that type of stuff. Now there ain't this. Disappearing isn't a thing if the relationship ain't that strong anyway. And it just depends on the people. So it's a whole bunch of grooves to this. I mean, I see what she's saying. But that's a strong relationship she in. She's talking about being in a relationship or working with somebody on an everyday basis. But if it never was the everyday basis, and there's been gaps, like, from the beginning, and I did that when we first met, we weren't, then they disappear and stuff like that. I mean, that's just the relationships. I mean, don't give up the coochie until you put your law down then. You know what I'm saying?
No, even with friendship. It don't have to be sexual, but just...
Okay, but we're talking about mostly sexual. I mean, let's keep it real. That doctor was talking about, disappearing. It ain't just like friend disappearing, because that's even less. Because if my friend disappears, that's because everybody got life. You know what I mean? Stuff be happening. I got people I don't talk to barely ever, but whenever I talk to them, it's like yesterday. You know what I mean? And it's not anything personal. But that's the friendship. Now the relationship.
That's different from ghosting. That's JoJo. Like when we don't talk. That's different from when you ghost me, you're not responding to none of my calls, my texts, my nothing. Then that, and when you go radio silence, like say I talk to Molly, if I'm texting Molly, he don't respond, he don't call, he don't answer. First thing I do, I worry, is he okay? Is he somewhere hurt? Because that's not like Molly to ignore. That's ghosting, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing though. You set it up in the beginning like you're going to be doing it forever. You know, if you're not an everyday call person, then don't start out doing it. Right? If you're if you want to call every, 2 weeks, you ain't finna get the panties because most women don't like that. Okay? They don't like it. So don't start out doing something just to get the panties and then turn and switch. Because that's not fair, that's not right. Because you're presenting
everybody do some stuff like that, women especially too. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll have their house cleaned up.
If you think
I'm talking to them too. Don't start it out. Don't start, cooking and cleaning and giving up the booty and acting like wifey if you're not wifey. Stop it. Like, set it up like you want it to be, because then your feelings don't get hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's the teaching. That's what I was gonna say. Tell them off the rip. Like, we ain't like that until we say we like that, or this gonna be an open relationship. You know what I mean? I don't mess around with a whole bunch of people, but if I do meet somebody that I'm interested in talking to, I'm gonna talk to them. But it ain't like I'm just out here sexing people. I mean, there's a whole bunch of ways you can lay out your platform, and if the person's with it or not.
And that's all we saying is be honest, because that ghosting stuff that's not right. You
This
worry,
stuff,
like you said.
The doctor stuff sound whack though.
What?
I said that doctor, he sound whack when he's explaining. Not nobody on our panel. I'm talking about the doctor itself.
No, I don't like him at all either. I think he's retarded. I don't know what he's talking
He's
about.
retarded. That's just like middle school. He's middle school, man.
I can't accept advice from anybody who this is their second language. I don't know where the hell he was born at and the shit that happened over there. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Samuel's at.
Yeah, because this dude, where Dr. There we go.
Dr. Kevin Samuel's at.
Yeah, my man ain't never lied.
Listen to what he say. This is the reason. Molly, go ahead.
Go ahead.
The last
This just
few
the
weeks,
second one. We got 2 more.
that really means I chose not to make it a priority to contact you, because I am fully aware, being a man and having to cojones, or balls, that it takes literally 5 freaking seconds to type "how are you doing" and click send. So because I'm a grown man and I understand that it doesn't take much to create some of contact, I am assuming responsibility for making you not a priority in my life at all for the last few weeks. Now, I'm not saying that you should never speak with him again. I'm not saying that, but just understand that what he's saying is he chose not to make it a priority versus he really couldn't. You can do whatever you make a priority in your life. Guy on a first date says, hey, Mary is your name. Mary, why don't you just come over and let's watch a movie? What does that really mean? That really means let's come and let's get it on. Come here and let's have sex. Granted, he may also want to watch a movie, but the intimate setting,
not at all,
when a man has no idea what you are, when he doesn't know you, lends itself to some potentially shady behaviors, and you want to avoid those, especially if you have no idea if the guy has a refrigerator underneath his bed with bodies of women that he's connected with, or he might be the most generous human being in the world, and he happens to have a big movie theater that he wants you to really come enjoy with him. But you want to be safe, and you want to understand and read between the lines, not make him wrong for it, but understand that that's probably an area where you want to set a strong boundary, especially at the beginning of a dating relationship. Last one I'll share with you right now is somebody who says, you know what, right now, I'm not looking for something serious. The meaning of that is, drum roll please, the meaning of that is, I am not looking for something serious. You have no idea how many women I've connected with when they hear that phrase right now, I'm not looking for something serious, in their mind, well, but tomorrow you will be, or wait till you know me and you'll see how things change. Like, you haven't met this goddess before.
Molly, I can sum this
That
whole
was the
thing
two
up.
women, Beast.
Hold on. I'm gonna help y'all
That was
women
the
out real
last
quick.
two. I'm just letting you know that was the last two.
All right,
The
good.
date, to come and watch a movie, and
Yeah.
and what he just said.
All right, can I sum it up for y'all real quick?
Give us your opinion, how you
right.
summing it up.
If a man talks to you and he asks you what's your name, anything after that, he's trying to fuck. He wants to find out your name, and then he wants to fuck. It's that simple. It's not even hard. It's not even if he asks you to go to the movie if he asks you to come to his house to watch a movie, he's trying to fuck. If you tell him my water heater don't work, and he goes, well, I'll come over there and fix it, he's trying to fuck. I'm like, it don't matter what it's that simple. That's what we here for. So let's not pretend like, there's some masquerade going around. Like, oh, this guy really wants to be my friend and he wants to show me the real way a man should treat, but he don't want to relate. No, he wants to fuck. That's simple. No, there's no.
Hey, first of all, can I hear you? I hear you, and you sound great. I love that. Everything I can relate to. I don't understand who says a refrigerator under your bed filled with women. In the skeletons in your closet. Where he from? Where he get these things
I think he's
from?
trying to say. I think he's trying to say that you might the dude might try to kill you, but he gonna fuck you first.
Yeah. I don't even catch this dude. This dude's a clown. First of all, he must think
that sounds a little Ted Bundish.
Yeah, that dude's got a refrigerator. I mean, how do you lay that example out? A refrigerator under his bed, not skeletons in your closet, something that we're familiar with. He tried to go out on the limb and make his own up that sound kind of like, this dude gonna try to kill you. You know what I mean? Really making it look bad for us. You know what I mean? We ain't never gonna get the panties if you thinking about we gonna kill you and not in a good way.
You'd be surprised. There's some women into that shit.
You'd
be surprised.
No.
That's the last supper.
Right.
That's the
I
last
know a lot of
supper.
chicks, whatever, like that, and all that is into serial killers and all that mess and junk like that. Well, I've seen the documentary where they're sitting there writing and trying to marry the serial killers and jumping out in prison and junk.
Hey man, it's a somebody. Hey, look. Man.
I'm loving at all y'all responses.
At one point in time, I swear to God, when I was young, and I've been married a long time, so this life is over with. But I used to sit there and make bets on the fucked up shit I could say and still smash.
No.
Like I used to sit, it'd be ridiculous. Some of the things, man, there's some women that you can say the most ridiculous shit in the world to them, and it would actually intrigue them. You can tell them like, yo, I'm not gonna fuck you because you don't deserve this dick. This dick is too good for you. And they be like, for real? Like, really? Yeah. Like this just
and
too
that
good.
just
Like,
shows that just shows
Women are stupid.
that just shows the desperate of women. Because but that's why men lie. And I won't say lie, I will say camouflage the truth, right? Because if they say what they really feel, they ain't never finna get no pussy ever.
That is also not true.
That's not true.
Not true. Maybe not yours, but there's somebody out there that will give it up to me, and I'll say directly to him, I want to do nothing but fuck you and then go home. That's it. Simple.
There's a whole bunch of that.
And she'll say, well, take me to the bar, buy me a few drinks, and we'll see what happens. And a few drinks later, she will be goo gobbling, and then she'll tell you, I never did this before. And then next thing you know, it's
First time.
And then she'll be like, oh.
Those are the women who are lying to themselves and trying to change you. They like, you only saying that because you ain't never had this pussy, because this pussy is magic.
Oh, yeah, you run into those. Absolutely.
They delusional.
Because
highly confident.
Women out there who are listening, listen to the man when he say, I don't want to do nothing but be friends. Okay, be friends with him. You don't gotta fuck them to be friends. Start holding them accountable to their words.
Who say that? Who
But
say
remember,
that
that's
though?
the part.
Miss
Remember,
Brenda,
it
What
was
Miss
man,
Brenda,
what
if
something
man
I
you
say
tell
wanted
you,
that?
crazy.
Miss Brenda, if I tell you I want to be your friend,
all
I want to
men,
fuck you. If I tell you I want to be your friend, I want to fuck you. It's that simple. I'm
So
not
who said
like
that? I want to be
there's
your
nothing else.
friend.
If I learned your name, I want to fuck. That's it. It's not simple. Tell me who. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Molly, tell me I'm lying.
It ain't always like that,
Ain't,
right?
ain't
No,
tell
it is. It is. That's
He
what I'm
said
trying to
that's
get
his
y'all to
old life, man.
understand.
That's
It
his old
is.
life. That's
It
his old
is
life.
always like that. It is
It's just because a
100%.
lot of times the woman want to have sex just as much as the man. You know, like
Say
when he
that.
say come over watch
Say
a
that.
movie with me, she already knows she going over there. She knows she about to have sex. And if she
she's
say
trying
no,
to
cause she know what she up to, he like nah.
have sex because she's trying to trap her man, and she's trying. Let me tell you, I'm gonna shorten the story. That's how I ended up married.
There you go.
It
You got
wasn't
trapped.
because hold on. It wasn't I told him I'll never want to be married ever in my life. I knowing in the back of my mind that all I ever wanted to do was be married. Then he said, well, if you're gonna be with me, you gotta want to be married because I'm gonna want to marry. And that's how I ended up married, not telling the truth to myself, not being honest with myself. And that's how I ended up married.
I had a boyfriend. He's an older dude, and we were in a relationship. I did not enjoy being intimate with him. So when he was like, "Come on over, let's get some food," it's because I'm like, "Let's go out," and he was like, "No, come on over, let's get some Chinese food and we watch a movie, listen to music." I said no because you're gonna want something. Oh no, I promise. Because I got to get up in the morning. I just want to cuddle with you. I just want to with your company. Okay. I go over there with the mindset, I ain't giving you nothing. You just want to cuddle, and we just, but he
And
lied
what
the whole
happened?
time.
And what happened, Reese?
I didn't
Reese,
give
what
him.
happened?
I didn't enjoy being intimate with him.
But
I
you
wanted
did.
to cuddle
But
and just watch the movie. I didn't like
y'all
this
ended up.
sex.
But you did end
I
up
want to
having
cuddle. He
sex.
just want to cuddle with the head in. I just want to cuddle with the head in.
Just
That's
the
it.
tip.
Yeah. Y'all already
Just
got
the
a
tip.
history. Y'all already got a history of having
Just
sex.
We
the
get
Ain't no
with
laying
boyfriend when
around.
we're dating. But
Yeah,
and I
ain't
told
no
him I don't
laying
want
around. Like
Yeah,
that's
you
like you and your
can't.
partner,
You need
like
to
just
tell
come
him.
lay in the
I don't
bed
like
with
it.
him. He attracted to you
did.
still. Nah,
I
you
was
right. You
honest.
right, JoJo. Gotta
And
be honest. I don't
and then Reese, and then what did he say? Well,
do
just
that.
kiss it, right? I can tell you, I can actually relive the bedroom moment when you were sitting there and you went over there. He was like, I don't want to. All right, well, just
Because
kiss
I'm
it.
like,
Just kiss it a little bit.
we want oil to end the movie, because I just wanted to chill. I enjoy spending time with this person just to spend time. I enjoy the compliments. I enjoy the movie. I enjoy all of that ambiance. But the actual, I did not like that part. I'm like, ew, this is. I don't
Well,
want
then
to
you
do
should have
that.
laid that. You should have. If it's ill, yo, if it's ill, and you ain't say that to him, like, yo, I love being with you, and I don't know what it is, but it's ill. Then you wrong. Then they ain't gonna skip it because he don't know it.
I've
He don't
always
know.
told him the truth
Let
from
me.
the beginning.
But you gave him some before, right?
Yeah, we've been intimate plenty of times.
She just got tired of the dick. You wanted some new dick. That's what happened. You wanted something new.
No,
Girlfriend telling
I
you
was
how they get
content with
flipped
not
over
having
and all
sex.
that.
I was content with being him and not having sex. But every time he wanted
How
to,
do that work for the man?
How do that work? How do that work?
Feel that shit how it should go. That don't mean he okay with that.
That's why
Imagine
I gave
you want to
in for
have
him.
sex. Imagine
Because
you want
I
to have
love
sex
him, I
and he
gave
say
in for
no.
him.
And that's a good woman. And that was a good
I was
woman.
doing
Thank
what
you,
I was
Reese.
supposed to as a woman.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what you.
Yeah,
if you
But don't act like it ain't what it is. Don't act like it. Look, we're
Hold
like
up, I'm
amusement
back.
parks. We'll sit here and entertain you, but you got to pay for the ticket. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
baffled.
Like, I got no problem.
I'm baffled, yo. Wait a minute, Greasy.
He would
I'm
lie and
baffled.
say we're not doing nothing. He would lie and say, no, we're not going to do nothing. Just come over. I swear this time we just going to watch the movie.
Wait a
And
minute, Reese.
I got to get up
Reese,
early in the
wait a
morning. I
minute.
just want to be around you.
I lie to my wife every day.
that be
Every day I
lying.
lie to her. Every day I tell her, "Oh, it's not. No, I'm not trying to get nothing." Yes, I'm trying to get something every day.
Reese,
Every day.
your name
That's
is
Yes.
Althea McFarland, not Charlie Brown. Okay, you
I'm
talking
trying to figure
about?
it out.
Hold on, you talking
Go ahead,
about
go ahead,
this time? This time he said we was only gonna watch the movie this time. All the other times, you know what he was doing, but you gonna fall for it again?
No, the other time I gave to because I'm like, this is my part in the relationship. This is what I'm supposed to do. This
Oh
is
my goodness.
this is
Don't
Yo,
be
hey, oh,
I made
I'm
it
great.
happen.
Let me smack back real quick. Let me smack back because this girl says she gave in and gave him that because that's what she's supposed to do. Her body. But soon as the brother asked for a bowling ball, he went ballistic. She gave this to the body. She gave him the
That's
body.
Reese, man.
But then soon as he asked for a bowling ball, he wrong. You
That's
crazy.
her sister, man.
He asked me for something that I could not give him and I could not afford, and he knew I could not afford it. But he wanted me to take out of my rent
But
money.
that was
He
ill.
gave me
You said
something.
that
Why
made
would
you
the man
feel
want me
ill.
to go in jeopardy to get something? Why would he want to try to take? I'd have been out on the street if I didn't pay my rent on time. He'd have been happy down bowling up down the aisle somewhere else with somebody else. Don't ask me for my bill money.
But
Don't
you gave me, so just give me the booty up. Give me the booty. And it's ill.
I know all the men in here, they got late night calls. Girls might want you to come over. It can be 1, 2 in the morning. Imagine a dude came all the way over there and just said, "Oh, nah, I just want to cuddle. We just going to lay up." No, she called him over for sex. And we already got a history of having sex. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's like, why even put that
Molly,
person
I'm
in
telling
that
him up front. No, I'm not. I don't want to do it. I don't want to
No,
go.
I know. I could be telling her that I don't want to do it, but how would you feel as a woman knowing I'm your partner and you coming over here and I say I don't want to have sex with you? Let's just lay back and watch a movie, but you want it. How would that feel for a woman? Because it seems like y'all just think men just want it. How would that work if you want it?
He invited me. Come over. Let's get some food. Let's watch a movie. And I said, no, I don't. I'm not up to being
Nah,
intimate.
no, I'm saying, how
He
would
said,
y'all
I don't
feel
want
as
to
a
be
woman?
intimate. I just want to spend time with you.
Okay, Brenda, how would you feel? Then you can answer the question.
Look,
Call your girlfriend up.
Althea, let me talk to you in woman language.
Mhm.
What if he said, come on, we gonna go out? No, you're telling him, I want to go out for Valentine's Day. I want to go to the best restaurant and whatever. Okay, just listen. And then he's like, no, I ain't got the money to do it. And then you keep talking, and then he gives in to you, right? But when you go out, y'all go to McDonald's and a drink. And you like you wouldn't be like, wait a minute, this isn't what I wanted. I told you what I wanted. You said, yeah. You came over and took me out, and then you didn't follow through. Would you not be disappointed? Would you not be? And this is your man. This ain't like somebody out on the street. This is somebody that, you're used to him treating you well. And then this one particular time, Valentine's Day, when it's really important to you, he doesn't do it. He like, I don't want to. You gonna tell me you're gonna be okay with that?
I would, because first of all, I don't think like that. And there's been plenty of instances where we just got the carry out. You don't have to wine and dine me. I don't have to be fancy.
Okay.
And if he's telling me I don't have it, I'm not gonna press him on it. We do what you got. I don't that's crazy. Why a woman gonna press a man to do something what he really can't do? Why
no, he can do it. That's what she's saying. He can do it.
Yeah,
he's just not doing it. He's just not doing it. Yeah, that's the same the situation. You could have given some ass, but you just choosing not to do it.
But see, he set it up. He said, "Come over so we could do this," and I was like, "I don't want to do this. I'm not in the mood." He was like,
"But he told you what he wanted."
He said, "But I told him no, we're not doing it." He said, "No,
okay.
I just want to cuddle with you. I just want to be with you. We are not having sex." He said that we don't have to do nothing. He's saying that. No, I gotta get up early in the morning. It's just a cuddle moment.
You know that's not what he normally does. You're in a relationship with him. You know that you don't just go over there and cuddle. You said it already.
You get what you you cut with your partner, you're gonna get horny.
I didn't want to give in. I didn't want to do it.
Give in, it's your band.
I didn't feel like I'm like,
don't go over there.
I did. Okay. Right.
Let's go half on the therapist.
No, I learned my lesson the first time.
Yeah, I wasn't your man because I would have brought the dick to you. I'd be like, oh fuck, nah, he ain't getting off that easy.
He has done that. And he has my parking pass to this day.
There you go.
Where my damn parking pass at?
Shit. No, hey, look, I'm 23 years married. I've learned no means maybe every time. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
that's what it means.
Changing our mind
no means maybe.
No
that's
it.
You're right. Nope. That's all it means. No means maybe.
Sometimes, but
my wife says I wake up every day with one mission, and that's to fuck my wife. That's it.
That is so
and
sweet.
every day I gotta sit there and come up and lie, cheat, and steal to get there. But I'm still going to get there. That's all that matters. I'm eventually get there. I'm gonna figure it out because she's gonna say no. If I wake up in the morning and I go, Vicky, Vicky, I want some ass. Her answer's gonna be no. Simple, no. So instead of asking that way, I sit there and I do all kinds of stuff all day. So later on, when my dick's out, she's gonna be like, all right, come on. There you go. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. And I spend every day doing that, the same thing every day. I spend every day, I wake up, I want some. I know I gotta do what I gotta do to get some.
I know you don't need no paint, all your plumbing done, everything.
I was late for the show because I was at Home Depot getting shit to clean up the yard and stuff and get her Zenden back clean and things like that. Yeah. You got that right. And I don't got no problem with it.
You got to get what you want. So you use your skills, Home Depot, cleaning whatever she got, whatever you had to give so you could get what you want later. Perfect.
Yeah. But if I wake up in the morning, every morning and say, Vicky, give me some ass, she's going to say no.
See, and I was the opposite.
No.
When I was in a relationship with somebody that I did enjoy being intimate with, it was the opposite. They didn't have to ask. I'll be messing with them in the morning. They'd be like, what are you doing? Hey, it would be like that. It's like, good morning. If I back up on you and you erect, that's when I found out that just because I'm erect does not mean I want to have sex. I'm like, oh, okay.
Who told you that lie? Who the fuck told you that one?
One of my exes, he said that don't mean that they would have to sleep on their stomach. Man, please. When I was in
that nigga had the bug. He ain't want to get that shit to you.
The what?
He had a disease or something. If my shit hard, it means it's ready. Let's go. I don't care. I ain't the time in my life that my joint was happy. And I said, nah, you know what? I don't think so. Nah, get the fuck out.
When he told me just because it's hard don't mean that they want to have sex. Sometimes it's a pee hard.
Either that or he took a pill or something and couldn't. He was past that 6 hours. I don't know. I have no idea what he did. I mean, you got 3 men in here, fellas. If you hard, does that mean you don't want to have sex?
I got 4 men in here. Marley in here too.
4. I said 3 more men, didn't I? What did I say? All right. So I got 3 more men in here. I'm waiting. Okay, anybody here gets hard and does not want to have sex? Somebody please tell me, Molly, anybody get hard and not want to have sex? Who sleeps on their stomach?
No.
With their woman?
Nobody's answering that because you know the answer to that. Everybody, you said the question would be yes, here I am, and nobody's saying that, so nobody's going to answer you. You're getting silence.
Yeah, he's lying. Whatever if somebody tell you that he lying, I don't care. I don't know why he lying, but he lying. It's that simple. So that's just my answer. That's my answer. I would love to find it.
He was trying to.
Yeah, bring that nigga on the show. I would like to talk to him.
He was really trying to prove, and he just proved for us that thing got a brain of its own. You know, usually they're connected, but sometimes for him, in his case, obviously, that thing had its own brain and he was somewhere else. I don't even know how that happened. He might have been with somebody else in his mind, though, Reese, and it wasn't you. So
he was cheating. I found out because he was cheating.
See, that's what it was. He was saving that. He was saving that, so he couldn't go over there lame and shit. After he left your house, he couldn't go over there lame, so he had to save that for her. She wanted to see the pile. She wanted to see the pile. If it was a big pile or a small pile, she was like, "Hold up!" She was checking piles.
Now he came. Now, am I ashamed of this? No and yes. I hate Tyree. My son woke up and he was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Your mom was putting me out of the house at 3 o'clock in the morning." I was like, "Oh no, you ain't giving me nothing. Get out of my bed. Go back in that bed that you was in. You ain't bringing the D in my bed, and I don't get it." I mean, I was a straight tyrant. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was like, "Oh no, you've been out all evening. You've been out all night. Do you want to come in and lay down and go to sleep, and I don't get nothing? Get out. Go back where you was at."
I'm trying to figure what's wrong with you now. At least then you kept a nigga. Now you just can't because you ain't getting that cat up.
I put it on the shelf. Now I'm not even. I only, because I feel differently. That was 20 years ago, okay, and that was my. I think I was sexually. I think my nose is wide open.
I don't understand why you want to take God's greatest gift and put it on the shelf.
I'm trying to figure out
because ain't nobody out there to play with. Ain't nobody. I play with it, but don't play with it.
You just got the wrong.
Do that. Do you let the housekeeper dust it off when she come?
Nah.
I
haven't had a housekeeper, so because
don't touch that top shelf. Don't worry about that shelf. I'll take care of that.
Right, and what it says, don't pull the drumsticks out if you don't plan to bang. Bombs over bag. Don't do the thing if you can. Do the bang. Bombs over Baghdad. I'm like this. Don't get me started. If you can't turn me, you can't turn me up. No. Don't get me started. So if you can't keep up with it, don't start.
Let nobody turn you on. You won't
play with it, but don't play with it.
You got a damn safe in front of you. You got a panic room in front of that shit. You ain't letting the nigga get in there. It don't matter. You ain't gonna let him.
I haven't met nobody to get to that level. And because then without,
even if you met him, you still wouldn't let it because you're not letting it out to play. You keeping your kid in the closet.
I ain't found nobody on that level. I haven't found nobody on that level, so I can't
play if you don't get on the field, Reese. You're not even on the field. You're not on the field. If somebody tells you to come out here on the field and play, you go, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay right here." That's not fair. That's not an option. You're making it seem like you can't find somebody. Even if you found them, you would tell them no because you're not letting your kid out to play. It's that simple.
That's
you can't
not
find
fair,
them
Rodney.
if you won't let them play.
I've been on a couple of dates, Rodney. That's not true. I've been out there, and then went back in the house. I'm like, okay.
A couple of dates. How many dates you been on in the last year?
None.
Okay, there you go. That summed it up right there.
I'm not talking to nobody no more. Remember, I was talking to my friend that ghosted me, that happened to ghost me. Remember, I was telling y'all about that.
How long was you talking to him?
We was talking for a couple of months, but so we went out 3 times.
You went out 3 times in a couple of months. Did he get to dust it off the shelf?
Heck no.
Okay, then shit, you still ain't playing. Like I said, you ain't doing what you want. Why not?
No.
Because you wouldn't let him, right?
No, and I'm glad I didn't let him because you lied. I mean, play with it, but don't play with it.
How much interest do you? How long does a guy have to date you before you allow to take it off the shelf?
I don't know.
Have a time?
I don't have a time. Nope.
Okay.
She'll give it to you in the first night if you like that. I'm just saying. If
JoJo? I don't think so. I think there'd be no way in hell she'd give it to you on the first time, no matter how like that you are. I think she's proving a point to herself.
That's why she don't go out. That's why she don't go out and see often because she wants to smash, but she's so worried about what's going to happen because she like to worry. You know what I mean? She's so worried about what's going to happen after she smashed that even though she want to, on the first date, she wouldn't. You know what I mean? But she do. You know, I mean, you can get the D. You can get a D in gym class just by getting dressed. So you're not even going to class, girl, because you can get the D just by getting dressed. You only got to participate in gym and get the D. You know, you're not even in class though. You're not even available.
That's what I'm saying. I think she's trying to prove
that's worth going out, that's worth getting dressed for. Let me find a D.
I think she's trying to prove a point by not getting a D. That's what I'm saying. She's like, no matter what, she ain't gonna say yes. She's gonna say no. She's gonna nah. She's gonna keep on curving them niggas until they eventually ghost her. Only reason he ghosted you was because he spent 2 months, 3 dates, and ain't get it. If he had got it, he wouldn't have ghosted you. That's my opinion.
And you would have met a more compassionate man. You would have got to know him better as well. Because just like y'all, you know what I'm saying, you hold back. You change after sex usually. You know what I'm saying? Usually things get different. You know what I mean? So they go in that man.
But men are hunters. Once we realize that we're not going to get the kill, then we lose interest. Then that's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I sit here and take you out on a day, I take you 2 or 3 days, and I take enough time to talk to you and realize that you are not going to give it up to me no matter what I do.
Yes, sir.
Then I'm gone. I'm good. Then that's when you get ghosted. I don't got no more interest in you because there's no chance I'm gonna sit here and hunt. And
A cheater know when to stop chasing the wildebeest. He's like, man, I give that up. I'll wait for
motherfucker too fast.
My ex, the one that I was talking about, my ex that I didn't like being intimate with him. He still calls me to this day, every couple of months. Hey girl, what you doing? I want to come take you out. You want to do this? What? I'm like this. Let me schedule it in. We can go out to lunch.
You ain't valuable, yo. You're not valuable. So why don't you stop telling people that?
I was like, we go out to lunch.
This needs to be the none-max show.
Like I'm like, that's not dating. I want to take you out. You don't want me to go. You don't want to go out with me 9, 10 o'clock at night. Where we going? Ain't nothing open but legs.
Shoot, the Waffle House open. Denny's open.
I fell for them a long time ago. I just got. Won't you come over and I got some Chinese food and wine? Won't you come over? No, thank you.
Damn, Chinese. At least he got a meal. He know you like to eat. Stop fronting.
But I don't. See, that's the problem. I don't like Chinese food and wine.
What do you like, Reese? Tell me the date that would get you to open up. Tell me what they have to do.
I'm saying this is my ex. I'm saying even he keeps coming back.
We're not talking about them. I'm talking about. I want to know. I want a blueprint for what would you even consider. Like, I want you just to consider it.
Ain't enough time on this show to answer that question, man. There ain't enough time on the show to answer that question.
Brenda, I don't know if you're married or not, but what would be the date, or what would a man have to do to have you to at least consider to give him the cooch?
A comedy cruise. 3 days, 4 nights. We might be fucking all over the ship.
There we go. See, that's all I want to hear from you, Reese, because right now you're at a point you won't even consider it. You know what I'm saying? You won't even consider it. So what would make you at least consider it? Because that's what I feel the problem is. You sitting out here, you're not even considering it. You don't want it. You're just not even like, no. As soon as they say something about it, you go,
yeah, it ain't realistic, yo.
Yeah, you won't consider it. You're not like JoJo said, you're just not available. So therefore, that's the reason why don't sit here and blame these niggas. That's you.
Now,
I haven't found a guy good. You know,
no,
I want to give it away.
You.
But
no, you don't.
But it's just.
I just asked you, how could a person get it? Brenda quickly said a cruise, 3-day cruise, comedy cruise, 3-day comedy cruise. She will fuck you. That's what she just said.
No. Wait.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry.
I said hold on. I said
Okay.
we may be fucking all over the cruise.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you gave us a maybe. A
But I'll
50-50.
give you a maybe.
All
I'll
right, come
go
on,
on
I'm
cruise
listening.
and we
Let's go.
maybe too.
See, but your baby,
Nah. See, now you just agreeing to agree. No, I want you
Yeah.
to tell me yours. Yeah.
She tried to give you the opposite, yo. She said maybe. Her maybe means no, and no means maybe for everybody else.
What Misha said? Misha
You
said
said home cooked food. There we go, Misha.
that Misha home cooked food to do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you lucky.
shit.
Misha, you lucky I'm happily married because I am a chef. I cooked the hell out of a home cooked meal. You better believe it.
What she eat? What she eat?
Hold on. I want to hear
trying to-
what Reese say. Go ahead, Reese. What would get him a maybe? A maybe.
A hard maybe,
yes.
like a more on the yes side of a maybe.
Thank you. A hard maybe.
Music.
what do you mean?
I love music. And
So none of the niggas you dated had a radio in their
That is
car?
not exact at all. Like, so what? Does he have to play music? Take you to see some music? Like,
If
what does
he's
that
a
even mean?
Stevie Wonder? It gotta be Stevie Wonder or
I
something?
like musicians if they could sing, they could play the keyboards, they could, I found myself attracted to bass players because I think that's the sexy instrument. I found myself, and you gotta have arms. If you got upper arm strength, that turns me on. That might get you a maybe. I love
Nah, there's no nigga with upper arm strength that gives you. Look, what's the date? Like, if he takes you to where and this and that, then when we get back, I may drop the drawers.
What's the date?
I'm telling you, a cruise.
Wow,
Net. Reese on
Gonna get
available.
her cruise.
Reese not available. She can't even come up with an answer.
Exactly.
She can't even answer the question.
What's up, Lee?
Hey guys, the only person that I know that can tell her story is Brian Birch, because broke dick healed everything, even from the Titanic. Brian Birch tell that joke. If you don't know Brian Birch, huh?
I'm confused what broke dick mean. Hold on.
What is broke dick?
Hey, nigga ain't got no money.
Oh, broke. I thought you meant like broke.
It could have been blue pill broke. It could have been you need a blue pill broke. I know.
No, that's why your ass broke, because you bought a blue pill.
No, the blue pill was an investment to get his money right.
If you help me, if somebody was to come over here, no, I can't say that because I had somebody that was gonna help me clean up my house, but he drank my wine. That deal off the table. So I can't say. I want to say if you help me get my house together or somebody, the handyman. I like a man that's handy. I was gonna say that, but no, because I put the X on that too.
We almost there. So you'll give up if a nigga come over, clean the house and make sure there ain't no drips in the plumbing and everything's straight. You might give him some coochie ass payment.
Somebody that take care of me. That'll wait. That's the turner because that lets me know. Oh, you really care about me. You care about this.
No. That's not.
I don't know if that isn't.
I don't know. See, you just the guy that took Brenda out on the cruise, he don't got to care about her. It's the cruise that she care about. So if you're gonna bring the house cleaning, if you're bringing the house cleaning in, then long as the dude clean the house, the reward we talking about getting some coochie.
No, he gotta take me on the cruise, but you said what date? You didn't say how he gotta act. You said what's the date?
Well, I mean, I'm saying it gotta be first of all, gotta be somebody that look good to you. We know this. All this is given. You gotta look good. It gotta be somebody attractive to you. It gotta be somebody that
Attraction. Wait a minute, because I may not be attracted to them physically, but I could be attracted to them everything else. Because I've dated a little ugly. Misha would tell you. She said I dated the king.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
Take that all away, Reese. Take that all away. We understand that you actually like this motherfucker. He looks good. He has full arms. He cares about you. This, that, and the other. But today, he wants to get. He woke up this morning and said, by the end of this day, I want to drop this dick off in you. What do I have to do to make that happen? What would that be?
Just come and kiss me on the back of my neck.
That's it.
And you can't find
That's a goddamn lie.
You're lying, Mo.
You know what I'm saying? That's a goddamn. You know what, JoJo? I'm done.
I refuse to believe that, because the only reason you couldn't get a dude to kiss the back of your neck is if it was funky as a motherfucker. And I don't believe that.
Shit. They'll still kiss that shit.
No, you said, baby, you crossed all the T's. You said I like him. He looked good. He came up and helped me clean up, and he got the arms and all of that. He can get the draws. He passing all the checks. So in order for him to say, oh, he got just grab me.
You unavailable, man. Just say it.
Line.
Just say it.
You're selling nobody, Reese.
I
Not
believe,
me.
hold on. I believe
Brenda.
you because I was celibate for 6.5 years. 6.5 years.
Why?
And this man, I picked him up at the airport because he was coming to film my show. So he was helping me, right? And he got in the car and he said, I loved you from the first hug. And I was like, whoa. Draws fell off in the car. I was like, oh, wait. And he had big arms and he was talented as hell. His rap career, I'm not understanding why he not the next LL Cool J. So I understand, Reese.
You ain't seen Cat Williams shit.
I got you.
Yeah.
What'd you say, JoJo?
I said you must didn't see Cat Williams shit. That's why he not. Because he ain't selling his soul.
Yeah, Cat Williams, yuck.
No, you're right. You're right. He ain't sold his soul yet.
That's what I'm saying. I said the dudes that make it, a lot of dudes that make it, not everybody, but a lot of people that make it sell itself. You know, so that's probably why. Probably because he's a real stand-up dude. Why you think Redman and all them dudes ain't really jumping off? Because they ain't jumping the loop that the industry trying to get them to jump. Because they real popular. You put Redman in something, and every black mug in the room gonna go.
I love me some Redman. I love me some Reggie Noble, y'all.
I'm just saying. He won't sell. He's not selling out. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna do it.
Because he said before he sell out, he got to get the hell out.
Yeah.
So that's probably why, Brenda. That's probably why dude ain't make it, because he's not a sellout.
Freaky Friday talking about the sex.
Not everybody.
Getting pounded in the booty by P. Diddy, allegedly. I don't see him doing that. So you're right. He ain't gonna be famous ever.
Right. So
y'all heard that video? Didn't y'all hear the video?
Yeah, I tell a joke about it.
I know what you're talking about. But
I don't believe it. It's AI.
Bullshit.
What?
That wasn't that AI. AI can't make those type of emotions.
Let me tell you something like this. Yeah. Well, we don't know. All I know is the first. Wait a minute. The first Wait a minute. The first robot that they did, Will Smith tried to kiss when he was doing that iRobot movie. And he reached in and tried to kiss the robot, and the robot slapped him. And she said, They can't. It's only a sound effect.
Okay.
AI can put you someplace that you've never been.
Well, I don't believe
Right.
that.
You got an AI dick in your closet.
No, I
Can you
don't.
make it come?
No, I
Can you make
don't.
it come? It
I
can't
can make
come,
you.
right? It can't show that emotion, can it?
I can
I'm
make
just
you go
saying.
get it. I can make you go get it.
I'm just saying.
I can make you go get it out the closet.
Who are you? You talking about Meek Mills?
Yeah.
I guess that's who they talking about. Yeah.
No, hey, I mean, I don't know how true it is, but I heard Nicki Minaj is the one who leaked out the tape or whatever like that. No,
Yeah,
she
but
been
why
wanting-
are they just sitting around video and waiting on opportunity to destroy each other? That don't make good sense to me.
Because they're not together anymore.
That's the
They're
demon.
not
That's the
they're not
demon in
together
the
anymore.
industry. That's the negative side of life, yo.
I
That's
don't
the
care.
negative
That's
side
that's
of
still
life. See,
it's still it's
the
still
people that follow
suspicious.
God and don't. Go
I
ahead.
got a
That's still
question for all of y'all.
no.
Now
I got
listen,
what JoJo saying. I agree with JoJo saying. Everybody missed what JoJo said,
I
right?
understood what he said. That made sense. But I'm talking about the
What
all
he
that
say?
extra. He's saying that no, you can only way you're gonna make it is if you get turned out
No,
or
I'm not
turned
saying
over
not
or jailed.
everybody, not every single body, but I'm saying that's a big way and that's a
Open up the
big door
evil
that's
side.
open now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. I
I agree
understand
with
that. That's always been that used to be the only way. From what I was told back in the day, that's the only way you got into Star Wars. You had to have relations with each member of Star Wars.
Billy T. Williams,
Yes,
that.
Sam
Yeah,
L. Jackson,
yeah.
all of them.
Samuel Jackson. He said
Yes,
he
Samuel
all of
said
Steve
he was
Jackson,
Steve
snakes on the
Spielberg. Yeah,
plane,
Dwayne
but he'll
yeah,
yeah,
stick snakes in the butt. Oh no,
yeah.
snakes.
I don't believe.
all of them. That had to be done to get into that particular movie. That's what I was taught.
See,
That's what I mean. That's what I was told.
that's why
So
Denzel wasn't
Well,
his
well,
father.
wait a minute. Let's just not make
I'm not
it all
making that.
about
I'm not.
that because a lot of it's saying what they want you to say, dressing how they want you to dress, giving an appearance and a aura about you in a certain manner, either on the positive or negative side. So it's not always about taking a thing in the butt. It's about also you following rules and directions. You know what I'm saying?
Like Cat Williams
Yeah,
is
all
doing.
that.
That's a whole nother dress. That's a different type of dress. Is to make sure that everybody that they don't want to have any money, they tear this one particular set down, and they don't have any money to fight or resist what's getting ready to go down. I know y'all got to see the big picture.
No, the big picture is that stuff like this does happen. It's just because they don't want the players. They don't want the players to become bigger than the team or be bigger than the ownership. So they know these days that you can get worldwide so easy, but they're not going to let you become powerful. So that's
Okay, let me ask you a question. Then, if that's the case, we know Charlie Sheen has always been that guy or that F up. Why is he not being talked about? And he did it in broad daylight between vehicles to another little kid. Why isn't that being talked about? And we're only talking about our own.
Corey, what's it? Corey Holcomb and the other Corey or whatever came out.
Why aren't they being talked? We destroy ourselves. They're not destroying themselves. I mean, black people, we will destroy ourselves. We'll run this shit to the end of time. But them, once it happens, they mention it, it's gone. We don't feed no more into it.
They make it disappear like they do the priests in the Catholic Church. They move into a different parish and it's hushed.
Of course, that's because they're at the top.
And it's gone. You don't hear no more talk about
everybody else, black people, we at the bottom trying to climb to the top of the ladder. When they mess up, they already at the top. We'll never be at the top. So they keep us at a different type of level. So when of course they're not going to destroy their own people because they keep in the power. See, we don't know nothing about power. We never had power in America.
Do you know
black people don't have power in America?
Molly, but you got to realize. Come on in here, Molly, because he done seen
P. Diddy got the power right now, and we are helping them destroy him. Yeah, even if he was wrong, they don't go against theirs when they're wrong. No, we don't go against. They don't go against theirs if they're wrong.
I agree with you, Lee. All this talk about Diddy, but nobody wants to talk about Clive Davis, who turned Diddy out.
No, exactly. Nobody. You don't want to talk about the elephant in the room, but you'll talk about the damn little monkey, right?
Who did you say?
Clive Davis.
I said everybody wants to talk about the elephant in the room, but they don't want to talk about the little. They'll talk about the little monkey, but they won't talk about the elephant in the room.
What's he do?
What do you think he did?
I'm just asking.
Diddy got video. Diddy got video of everything. That's why he's going through what he's going through. Even if they want the video, bruh. There ain't no way in the world they're gonna send that many SWAT members and everybody to his house. They didn't send that many to Epstein Island.
All right, well, let me say that Diddy's name ring harder than the other name you said. I can tell you that.
Again, Epstein Island. He has a whole island.
So of
They
course
didn't
Diddy's
send that
name
many
is
to
gonna
them
run more
Green
because
Island.
more people are
Wait a
familiar
minute,
with.
Diddy is not bigger than Clive Davis.
I
I'm
said
just
every
saying.
talent.
Clive
And
Davis
Clive Davis,
traded Diddy.
I'm not
yeah,
saying that he's bigger, but more people. If you ask who P Diddy or him was out on in America, if you took a survey, more people would know P Diddy than they would know him.
No, because
how?
Clive Davis is
In
under
my
the
community,
scenes.
But
exactly. That's
he's
what
a
I'm
silent
saying.
partner.
Clive Davis is something like Barry Gordy.
That's my point.
Right.
He's not. That's why P
You
Diddy's
know him
name's
from
ringing
Whitney Houston.
Right.
Everybody knows.
because his name's more familiar with
Whitney
everybody.
Houston,
Everybody
Celine
knows P Diddy.
Dion. But everybody know the story about Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Clive Davis was behind every in the music industry.
But my point was,
If they don't know something
behind
about
the
Clive
scenes,
Davis, they crazy. They
Diddy's
ain't
on
paying
camera
attention.
every day like this. You know what I'm saying? That dude you never see. So of
Again,
course we're gonna attack P Diddy in that because he's the one
no,
we see. He's the one that
we're
jump
not
out every
attacking
day.
it. That's just like everybody attacked Bill Cosby and didn't know the whole story. Michael Jackson didn't know the whole story.
R. Kelly.
But we'll jump on our own. We'll jump on the bandwagon to destroy our own. But we won't destroy nobody else's but ourselves.
We do
Well,
what
if you
the
come up with you,
tell us.
we're gonna ask anybody that destroying each other to come up to the altar before the show ends.
And here's the thing, I'm not a destroyer, but I do have questions. Like, okay, so y'all tell me this. If Jay-Z, okay, so Dame Dash was dating Aaliyah, and that's why him and Jay-Z got into the fight, right? Because Jay-Z wanted Aaliyah, and Aaliyah didn't want nothing to do with him. Okay, let's just stick there. Now, wouldn't that make Dame Dash wrong too for trying to date Aaliyah? Because him and Jay-Z the same age.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Did Dame Dash date Aaliyah as a child or an adult? I'm confused. I thought it was adult.
A child.
They was trying to get with her at the same time. So Dame
R.
Dash
Kelly had her there.
This was before R. Kelly. R. Kelly came in for the swoop after Dame Dash and Jay-Z got into the fight. Then R. Kelly came in for the
No, R. Kelly had her first.
Nope.
R. Kelly had her first.
Dame Dash had her first.
She didn't want Jay-Z. She didn't want Jay-Z.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't want Jay-Z, and she was leaning over toward. Okay, so you're saying R. Kelly had her first.
Yeah.
And let's go there. Let's stop there. But during the same time, because Dame Dash is saying that Jay-Z was messing with Aaliyah when she was underage. Dame Dash is saying that.
Right.
But
right.
Dame was in love with her. He tried, and R. Kelly married her. But the thing about that is, R. Kelly was already dating her mom. That was a trade-off.
Why do we care what Hollywood do? I tell you.
Look,
Ask JoJo, he brought it up.
Hey, don't ask me. I'm good. I want a little bit of paper, but I don't want all that mess. That's a hot mess. I don't want to even be hanging with dudes. I don't want to be around those dudes, in that doing stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be watching that Jaguar. That Jaguar right. She tells everybody business.
And it started off, people, is use what you got to get what you want.
And that's what they're doing.
And that's what they did, Reese. Okay, so here's another thing. The women who are all like, oh my God, he took advantage of me. These are the grown women I'm talking about, not the kids. All right, the grown women are like, he took advantage of me. But just like we was discussing earlier, why you take your ass over there? Because because you wanted to use them for what you wanted, but when they got what they wanted and didn't give you what you wanted, now all of a sudden it's this and that and the third. Now all of a sudden it's a story.
Mike Tyson know exactly what you're talking about, girl.
Yeah, what was that? 3 o'clock in the morning?
You said Mike Tyson.
Yeah, they came up to his room for a booty call like that.
Mike
And got
Tyson
a
was
rape,
set up. Mike
and got a
Tyson
rape,
was
and got a
set
rape
up.
charge. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That
Mike
was
Tyson definitely was
that
set
was
up.
a setup, bro.
So was Tupac.
That's the point I'm making. Do you know what it is when you come up there?
And just to clarify, R. Kelly was dating her way before Jay-Z. She was 12 when they started dating, and she was 15 when they were allegedly married.
Married, right?
That's all pedophilia. That's sick.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Okay, let me ask you. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me ask
You
y'all a
won't come
question.
in
What?
with that.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. What state were they in?
They
I was
go
about to
see.
say. I'm about to say.
I don't know if it matters, but
Yeah, it
They was
does.
in
Because
LA.
Let's say this, my brother. Let's say this, my
Because
brother. If we
the
come,
state matters whether or not you date a 12-year-old and you're 24. That's what you're saying? The state
Yeah,
matters?
unfortunately, they got some jacked up state laws from 1913.
Kentucky said you can marry.
I don't give a fuck what a state says. I'm just making
Yeah,
the statement
Kentucky
that we're going to
so
discuss
there's
the
a,
state.
wait a minute, wait a minute,
a
wait a
12-year-old.
minute. There's a lot of cultures like that. There's a whole lot of cultures that deal with young girls when they're really young.
I didn't say
You know what I
culture.
mean?
I didn't say
And
culture. I said state.
I get it. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not defending it and I'm not with it. I'm just saying, like, we look at it as ill. But if you grew up in a culture that does that, then it's not ill. You see what I'm saying? It's a brain. It's a mind warp. If you think it's not ill, then it's not ill because that's what you regularly see. These older guys come back and snatch a 14 or 13, 14-year-old after she had her period. You know, she's considered a woman in some places.
That's true. That is
I
true.
said a state law. You
I know. I was just going off it.
Okay, but the state law in Kentucky says that a grown man can marry a girl at the age of 12. There, in Tennessee, you have to be 4 years different. You can't be 18 and she can't be 12.
And take them off the book. They also back
See?
then
Yeah.
it was allowed to go to somebody's house and lynch them too, and that's still
Yeah,
on the
that's right.
book. So back in the day, them old
Yes,
antiquated
so
laws, we know it's wrong. They need to fix it and take it off the book. But why haven't
So
they taken it off the book?
here's the thing, though, Reese.
No,
That
they just
in that, let me say this. In that state, they it's not going to get taken off the law because everybody's so used to it. It's not a new. It's that old blood. You know what I mean? Who moves to these cities? Nobody moves down to Kentucky or wherever the hell. They all move from Kentucky to somewhere else. Nobody
No, they
really moves.
don't. Kentucky is a military state. Those
Yeah,
laws
they might
are
be
there.
military, but they're not moving on purpose.
No,
That's just
yes,
because
it is because it benefits them. That's why the Constitution hasn't been upgraded because it benefits them.
But
The
what I'm saying is,
Constitution, even the Constitution was supposed to have been revised every 20 years. It has not.
Hey Lee, my only point is that because it's not exactly, people ain't changing there. They're the same. And people that do move there are moving there because of that laws and stuff like that. So you're not getting laws off the book because ain't nobody voting to get them off the book down there.
Okay.
That's my point. That's my point.
Y'all really think it takes a man laws to know not to touch a 12-year-old?
No,
just because they say or they normalize, they can normalize being gay now, but in some countries that it's just not allowed. They would never normalize it there. But it's crazy when man change laws that we just adapt to and say, well, it's okay in this state and that's these are biblical lines. It's
That
one
is the point I was trying to make, Marley.
so
Like,
still
what does the
12-year-old.
state even matter in that conversation?
That's how pedophiles get away with a lot of things.
I agree with what you're saying, Molly, but I agree with what you said. I've been fighting against it for long, but you can't get one lone soldier to make these decisions. I can't write the law. I don't know how to write these laws or things that would benefit the change. I don't have that. I don't have that knowledge, that talent. It takes a team to write those bills or request those laws to be changed. And we as black people, we have such a short attention span. We don't do it. We ride right along the wagon.
You need a student loan,
with the
shorty. Go
shackles
back to
on,
school.
as we've been.
Funny man was saying something. What's
Yeah,
that, Funny man?
I'm saying because some of the lawmakers, when you talking about, pedophilia and stuff like that, they're not going to sit there and make laws that, that they're doing.
Right.
But we all agree that 12-year-olds shouldn't be touched by a grown man, right? No matter what laws say.
Or no matter
what
what state you in.
Absolutely.
No matter
what culture
absolutely.
or anything.
Yeah, that's what.
Exactly.
That was my point. That's why I stopped having the conversation because I didn't give a fuck about the state.
That's my point too. But also, check me out though. Let me say this. That's what I'm saying. I mean, me and you, we could say that. You say stop talking. But if you grew up somewhere where you didn't have that training and you were trained in a different manner, then you wouldn't have this feeling. See what I'm saying?
But it still doesn't make it right. Here's the thing I'm trying to say. In some cultures, you're allowed to cut a female's vagina and take her so that she doesn't have feeling during sex. Just because it's either way, it doesn't. What I'm trying to say, right is right. I don't give a fuck about culture, state, none of that stuff. Just because in some cultures you can do something doesn't mean in any way it should be morally correct. So,
but they lose. What I'm saying, people lose that feeling of they don't feel that. You know what I'm saying? It's not some. They've been programmed. They don't understand. They don't understand that it's a small child. They're looking at it as she's ready. That's a ready a lady coming into how their culture's trained. She's 13. She had her period. She's ready. That's how they look at it. And
I understand what you're saying. And at one point in time, if you were black, you were able to be murdered just for whistling at a white woman. That was part of a culture. That doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean it's okay. So therefore, even if that white person wants to convince me that it's okay to murder a black man because in my culture, we don't believe you are a person. Just like in their culture, they don't believe that these women they believe that they should be traded for goats. And this, that, and the other doesn't mean that I can going to sit there and they go to me, oh, it's part of my culture. I don't give a fuck about your culture. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the same thing they saying about us.
True.
See what I'm saying? They like F him. I F him. I love this little. I mean, wherever R. Kelly came up at, if that's his thing, you know what I mean? Then that's the training of some people. I mean,
but that don't mean I have to give up my daughter for a goat. That don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but it's all good. Nah, I get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong, JoJo. I understand 100% what you're saying, but I just hate when people blame something and then try to force feed me. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, JoJo. You're saying that some cultures believe that, and I understand that.
Right, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm just saying that there is two sides of both fence.
Yeah, but no, there is no two sides.
There is.
Absolutely. No, it's still wrong.
You gotta look at Chicago.
You got white people that think it's wrong that black people are free. You still got white people
that Kelly from Chicago, so that's the 10 we use other cultures to support people decisions that's here in America. Is this America way? That's why at least say which states. But I know R. Kelly from Chicago. Do Chicago grow up like that? Do they teach them to be pedophiles? Like, we can't go other people's cultures to support some of my actions here. So let's stick to Chicago. What we know about Chicago is that's one of the states that they allow you to talk to kids. I doubt it.
I doubt it. Depends where he got married at. I mean, he got married to her. I don't know all the information. I ain't really saying I don't follow stuff like that, but I know the story. I know that he jammed up about, little kids involved in it. But if he legally married her, obviously he went to where, regardless if he's from Chicago or not, he went to wherever he could legally marry. They went to get married there, right?
He didn't get locked up for pedophilia. He got locked up for sex trafficking, right?
That's what they say. Sex trafficking.
So he didn't get locked up for the pedophilia thing. He got locked up for the sex trafficking. I don't think R. Kelly should be in jail alone. I think the parents, everybody that knew about the whole thing, everybody should be in jail together because
Yep.
it wasn't a lone man decision. Like he was just snatching up people. He would tell the people, I want her, and they would make it happen. I went to an R. Kelly concert. My brother gave me some tickets. My brother was at the same concert. And there was this, it looked like this little girl that she looked young that was there, and another lady was taking her up front, you know, to go by R. Kelly. I'm like, to me and Pam was like, who was that? Is that a little girl? Is that a midget? We was like, because we was like, maybe she was just, it looked like a young, and to us, it looked like a young lady. And I was like, why would they be bringing her? Why would she be taking her up there behind stage with R. Kelly? Now I've seen that. So he didn't act alone when he did whatever he did, and he was never going to be acting alone. Everybody in that organization, in the group, the music label, everybody knew what this man was doing because they allowed him to do it. When they got tired of him, when he wanted to bug back the system, that's when they opened the floodgates only on him.
Yeah, when he wanted his masters. Yeah.
Okay, but okay, but look, check this out. Okay, but check this out. Check this out. Hugh Hefner, did they do it to him?
Rich
no.
White man. We white.
That's what I'm saying. We will drag ours down when they will hold theirs non-accountable.
Yeah.
That's because we still
they stick with theirs. They stick with theirs. They will stick with theirs right or wrong.
About that.
Hold on. They will stick with theirs right or wrong. They do not give anyone else their people to punish. We give ours to punish even if they lying on them and we don't know the whole truth.
Well, stop being a part of we and start being more of you.
That's what do you think I'm talking about now? But as of color, I'm talking about all of us.
Well, either way, I'm not going to hold. I don't care why. If I was white, black, or indifferent, my morality ain't gonna let me hold nobody up who messing with children. I don't care what color you are, and I don't care what they do. White people can do, Chinese people can do, all the other races can do what they want to do. But Brenda Brown, I'm not gonna. Even if you have any kind of, if there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe you didn't do all of what they said, but goddamn it, you did some of what they said.
You did something, absolutely.
And I'm not down with none of it.
And we need
everybody should go to need to go down too, because ain't no way I'm going to know somebody, a child being molested or even fucking abused and not step in.
Correct. I'm not gonna be partying. Everybody on the ship whose face was in the photos, they saw them little girls and they didn't say nothing, and they should be held in complicity like everybody else. And that's Beyonce too.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Yeah,
totally.
When Leia was 15,
where's the parents?
She was 15 years old when they got married, and she lied on the certificate, and they actually caught them, and it was falsified. They said she was 18. So wherever they was at, it was not legal to do it, but then the parents signed off on it. They annulled them, and that's how they was able to get married, you know, so wherever they was at, she was lying about her age to even get married to him, and then the parents stepped in. So you know, all the parents got
it's legal. It's legal with parents. It's legal with parents of authorization.
Yeah.
So it's still legal.
Give
It's still legal.
Because I know that lady that used to sing when he did it to her niece, they didn't give authorization. What was the name?
Sparkle.
Sparkle, yes, Sparkle. She went off, and that's why Sparkle career is dead. They killed Sparkle career because Sparkle was like, wait a minute, hold up. And she fought back against it, and Sparkle was X'd out just like Jaguar. They tried to do you know, but Sparkle parents was like, shut up, bitch. We're gonna sell our daughter.
Yeah, because she lied on the birth certificate, like Molly said, but her parents know how old she is, and they signed off on it, and they asses should be in jail along with everybody else.
I believe it.
They're not in jail. They're not in jail for that. You said.
Trafficking.
Yeah, so if you can't go to jail for that, wherever they did it at, because it's not illegal.
And they gave permission. So what he did was wrong,
Okay,
I know that. We ain't talking about wrong and right.
wait
I
a
mean,
minute.
Where we are.
I mean,
no,
it's not a law, it's not a law
I'm just
statute.
saying it's a
All
law
of
there.
them
I'm just saying that's a
all of
law.
them need to be lined up.
But
I
that's
mean,
called
it is.
that's called child endangerment. Putting your
Yep.
kid with a pedophile, that's child endangerment. And if any of us on this screen did that, we would be in jail.
Because they
True
sell
that, but
children.
but
The
the
parents
man,
sold their child. It's not
That would be
selling
child
children.
neglect and child endangerment.
If you sell a
yeah, but
child,
the
Yeah.
dude didn't have none of them charges though. He didn't have none of them charges, so you couldn't necessarily say I know he's a known on the streets. He's known as that, but he ain't never had no charges of it, so he's not that.
I
As
think
far as
they
the court, as far as the courts are concerned, I'm not saying for me personally. I'm just
I think
making.
he was in court. Molly can probably look this up, but I think he was already having things brought against him by the time he got to Aaliyah, I believe.
they didn't
Yeah,
even do
probably,
nothing against
probably
Aaliyah,
so.
right?
Probably so.
What?
You see how the doors open for Bill Cosby. Anybody that does anything, Emmett Smith, the dude that was getting massages that came from Texas. What's his name? He plays for Cleveland now. The quarterback. Him. I mean, soon as the door open, I ain't saying that he ain't do nothing, but if there's a crack, somebody say, "Well, I'm a masseuse. I worked with him before. He didn't have to do nothing, but she could say he did, and she got paid. She got a settlement."
Yep. She was massaging him, his elbow hit her twice, and all of a sudden he
once
touched
again, we veered off the topic. The
I
topic,
didn't do that.
use what you got to get what you want. I'm dead. I'm like Rodney. I don't want to talk about it no more.
I'm good. I'm just waiting.
All of this goes under that topic, using what you got to get what you want. That her parents used her to get what they wanted. They sold her off the highest bidder to get what they wanted. So all of this that we're talking about goes right with your topic, Reese, because
That's
all
right.
of these people used what they had, R. Kelly included. He used his
Exactly.
power and prestige to get what he wanted.
Straighten your wig out. Straighten your wig out.
They put it on. If you look at the cover on AJ number, if you look at the cover, R. Kelly in the back, leaning on the wall.
Against the wall.
Yeah, they put it right in your face. It's like that. It's crazy. Like, they even come out with that song.
Oh man, he
ain't the first. He ain't gonna be the last. He ain't the first. Look, Jerry Lee Lewis. Speaking of that, Jerry Lee Lewis, white boy, didn't get no time. Married his 14-year-old, 13-year-old cousin. How about his uncle's child? And went off and had baby. And they
what about Elvis Presley?
Oh, did he marry a child too?
I think what was the name? Priscilla or something?
I thought she was 18. They treat it differently. You don't see them.
Was that? I don't know if they still. But I'm not sure if it's recorded or not. But I can remember back in the day that Liberace married a 12-year-old boy. Nobody said anything about it. That was years
back
ago.
in the day, that ain't true because
Decades
it
ago.
wasn't even legalizing gay marriage. So that wasn't true.
Virginia was for lovers for
he
real.
couldn't marry a boy because they didn't have those type of ceremonies. It wasn't legal, and he was that would have been a pedophilia. Liberace was gay, but I don't know him about being a pedophilia.
That's about Virginia, ain't it? Doesn't Virginia have that dark history? Doesn't Virginia have that dark history? That Virginia was somewhere you could come to get young relations.
All I know is Virginia.
Well, it wasn't same-sex marriages wasn't legal until
I think
Obama.
that's where the slogan really came from under the cover of Virginia.
No, in certain states, I think they were still marrying them. That might not have been legal, but some states were still.
Back then, when was same-sex marriages legalized?
Funny Man Green. Priscilla was 14 when Elvis married her.
I'm saying legally or not, there were some ministers.
14.
They was 14 when they met. When they started talking.
Hey, Hey, Beast, look up Wayne Newton, because I think he wrote a love song or something to like a 13-year-old or something like that or something. And
Hollywood's about pedophilia. That's what it's all about. And if
And
you don't follow,
homosexuality.
you get out of
Any
line,
any
they start to snitch on you.
any demeaning type of, that's what Hollywood's about. Homosexuality.
Sweet Caroline, I think that's the name of the song or something.
Neil Diamond wrote Sweet Caroline.
Okay, well, I guess it's him then.
Sweet Caroline. Dun, dun, dun. That's a good time. I like this song. So
that's a pedophilia song. He singing for 13.
But then Benny Medina got a pedophilia song. She's just 16 years old. Leave him alone.
Damn, Molly sounds salty as hell. Like, damn.
Man, I like that song. Every time came on, worked at the baseball stadium.
Molly sounded so disappointed just now. Damn, I like that song. That's a bad. Oh man, damn.
A lot of songs.
You sounded so hurt just now, Molly.
Yeah, man.
You sound crushed.
Like a Mandela effect or something.
Crazy. Yeah. Using what you got to do what you want. All right. Great topic, y'all. Y'all really stayed on point and on cue, and y'all calmed the beast down when he couldn't say. He didn't want to say nothing else. He was like, I don't want to talk about this shit, Reese. Let's talk about you not giving up to Coochie.
Yeah, I did want to go back to that.
See, there you go, Beast. Go ahead, baby.
That should be the shortest topic.
I'm gonna tell it to you in sign language. No.
I don't know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Wait a minute. What I miss?
They messing with me again. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Miss Reese putting her cooch behind the safe again.
You know what? She still ain't told us what kind of date she was on.
Because it don't exist.
Brenda!
Because it don't exist, Brenda. It don't exist.
You didn't.
Molly know what kind of date I want. Tell them, Molly. No, don't tell them, Molly.
It don't
I
exist.
don't want Molly to tell me. I want Reese to tell me.
Because it
you
don't
had the whole
exist.
show
The shit don't need to lie no more. You ain't got to lie no more, Craig.
Why lie, Craig? Why lie?
I gave him another topic to talk about. We spent like an hour on that, so you should have an answer by now.
That's out in the atmosphere. That's gone. She's been stopped thinking about that.
Women, you want to know what type of person could get it or what they got to do to get it?
Imaginary person.
Whatever works. Any way you can answer the question. We don't care which way you do it.
I want a stripper.
See, look at her. She ain't even taking it serious. See, look at her. Ain't no way a stripper going to get that cooch. Get the hell out of here. Damn. You know what? You that nigga that brings his basketball to the court but don't let nobody play with it.
Play with it.
Yeah.
I don't got basketball.
You go on the court by yourself and you sit there and practice layups all day, and then somebody be like, "You want to run?" You be like, "No." You know what I'm saying? then all the balls get lost, and then you sitting over there in the corner, and they like, "Hey, yo, you want to run? Can we use your ball?" You be like, "Nah," and then you just sit over there and keep. Don't even explain the shit to a nigga. Nobody understand why nobody can play because you want to keep your ball to yourself. That's exactly what's going on.
That is not true.
100%.
No, that when I see Chernobyl on the court, when I see my Chernobyl and he dribbling the ball, I'm like, hey, 3-pointer. You know, so that's not true.
All you gonna do is you're gonna fake pass it to him and keep it to yourself. That's it.
Beast. I'm at the age I need to feel something. I think I'm dead. I think my nerve damage is all over. I need to feel. So if I ain't feeling, I can't give you what ain't. You gotta turn me on. Shock me, baby. You gotta be that right. That when I see that right person in energy, all he gonna have to do is just look. He ain't gonna have to say nothing. Just look.
Yeah, well, when you see Jesus, let me know, because that's probably the only person that's gonna get it.
He gonna heal my eyes so I can see him.
The only person gonna get it is Jesus himself.
No, it's somebody out there for me, and I can't wait when I get that right person. Ooh, I'm gonna tear him down.
You can't wait to tell him no.
Hey, Reese, I hate to throw.
Wait.
Nigga, it's gonna be like watching paint dry.
Ain't on your parade, but there ain't nobody out there because you ain't even got your eyes open. You ain't got a hook in the water. You ain't got your eyes open.
Wait a minute. My hook is out there every day. I am on Facebook date.
JoJo, that nigga she talking about probably walk past her every day and she won't even say shit.
If he walked by me, then I would have seen him. I ain't seen him.
I'm saying, nah, you ain't want to see him. You got your eyes closed.
I figured it out. He's at your eye shot place. Both of y'all get the shots in y'all eyes at the same time.
My doctor, Dr. Canifar can get it. My doctor can get it.
Oh, you would just give it to him off the muscle. If you went into the doctor's office and he came in there and he said, you know what, today I got something special for you. I'm gonna put you up on this table and hit that thing. You would give it to him, or you would go out there screaming rape.
No, Dr. Canifar can get it, but he married, so he can't get it.
Oh,
play with it, but don't play with it. But if he wasn't taken, I would fondle that man in all kinds of ways.
Bullshit. She go to the doctor's office next week and be like, yeah, me and my wife are separated.
She would have married.
She'd be like, oh, nah, it's too soon. It's too soon because you just got separated. I don't want to be a part of that. Then it'd be 3 months later. He'd be like, oh, it's been 3 months. Here's my dick. She'd be like, oh, nah. It's this, it's that. Bullshit.
No, I'm waiting for something right. Y'all just want me to pick up on any old thing, huh? You want me to pick up any old thing and play with it. I can't play with any old thing because I'm not any old thing.
We want you to give it to the doctor, even if he's married. Yeah, we do.
You're not gonna give it to nobody. I'm done. I can't try to set you
y'all
up.
Down with the
I can't hook you up. I can't hook you up because you don't want to be hooked up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be
I
willing.
want to meet somebody nice. I really do. I want a date. Find me a date. That could be
you gotta tell us what kind of date you want to go on.
I like tall men. I like them tall. I like them smart. I don't care as long as they the age too much, like 7-year range, 7 years older, 7 years younger. That's a good, vantage point. And what else?
You said you wanna.
Hey guys, I gotta run out.
You didn't say you wanna fuck. You said I want a date. So what kind of date do you want to go on? That's what I'm.
We can go to the movies. We can go to dinner. We could go to the go-kart track. I've never been to the go-kart track. Anything fun,
I like the go-kart track. Okay, let's go with that. All right. Well, here's what I've noticed as a woman. The kind of date that they take you on really denotes the kind of person that they are. How they mind think. If they take you on something that they thought about, like go-karts, right? Nobody would think of that. Then that means they're thoughtful. If they say, let's go to a movie, they ain't thought about you at all. They just trying to get that out of the way so they can fuck.
Okay.
Look at it, JoJo, isn't this overthinking so cute?
Okay. So what about if they take you? If they say let's go to dinner? What is that?
If they say let's go to dinner, that just means they're trying to feed you before they fuck.
Yeah, tell them.
Well, everything they try to do before you fuck, you just tell us what date you want to go on that guarantees fucking, and you'll go on.
That's what I'm trying to say, Molly. I don't want to have to tell you what date. I want you to say, you know what? I know you like go-karts. So
let's go.
Hold on. So let's go go-kart riding. That shows you listen to what I said. That shows you paid attention to who I am. That would get you the draws. See how that works?
But what if a brother likes movies? What if a brother likes movies? Why
we ain't talking about what he like. He can't fuck himself.
But you just said that. You just said you could tell. You could say you could tell the brother by what he do. Okay, so what if I took you hiking on a date, first date?
Oh,
We
she
went
Wait
leaving.
a minute. If you took me
What you
hiking,
say, Molly? She
She
leaving.
leaving. Yeah. She
And
gone.
that is something that JoJo likes doing. He's helping
I
us.
would do that. I would do
exactly,
that in a minute. Take your ass right
exactly.
into
That
the hike.
means, hold on. That means JoJo is thinking about himself. He's not thinking about you.
That's not
You
true.
want a
I'm
man
thinking
that
about
think
the
about
adventure that
you,
you.
right?
All right,
You
I
want
got a
somebody,
question though,
I don't
Miss
agree with
Brenda.
that though.
I got a
yeah.
question because a lot of women they like to vent about their ex sometimes about what he didn't do. So that just teach the man what to do. And a lot of times they do whatever they think they need to do to get the draw. So you voluntarily telling him, I like to go
That's
to
true.
go-kart track. That don't mean he like you for real. He can still be using that. And say, oh, if I take you to the go-kart track, I'm gonna get the draws. It don't really
No,
mean that he
look,
value the things that she like. He just
no,
know this one
I
thing that
didn't.
gonna get me quick into them draws.
Nobody said they valued it or anything else. What I said is that he listened to what she said. He paid attention to what she wanted and not just what he wanted.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
well, let's
I'll
turn it
fuck
around,
you as
man.
long as
You
you.
might be a
I'll
little
fuck
bit
you.
over.
I'll fuck
My,
you
my,
if
my,
you're listening to what I want. Like, you know,
what if
at
I
least
was? You talk about good health, you talk about all these things, and then you know what I mean, you need to lose a couple pounds. You know, you said that, not you personally, but I'm just saying she be having the conversation, and then
JoJo, you personally.
then I take you for hiking, and
no, that's
and
because I didn't tell you that I
maybe
like
a picnic in between. I got a lunch bag.
I didn't tell you that I like hiking. We've been
But
talking.
JoJo is into your spirit, Brenda. He's into your health. When I first met JoJo, he offered me a bite of his apple and an alfalfa sandwich. He was like, "Reese, you need to eat this." Because JoJo, I know he know I like arms. So he came in there with a tank, with his little thunder. Come in. I'm like, JoJo, stop playing. Then he was like, "You need to do this. You need to do these planks. You need to do this to get this, work this out, work with McCoy. We talking about that." And then he tried to give me an alfalfa sandwich and a bite of his apple.
But listen, I'm just following what Brenda said. Brenda said, listen to the lady. You talking about you want to get healthier. You say you want to do better. You say you don't want the problems. You don't want this. You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga take you to the gym, don't be taking that as an insult.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or, I'm not you. I'm not talking about you personally. We're not personalizing this totally. We're using some personal stuff to kind of make a point though. Just a point. You know what I'm saying? Brenda says she, you know what I'm saying, follow what the ladies say. So if they're talking about getting better health and stuff like that, I'm saying, he gonna take me hiking. It don't cost nothing to go hiking. It's he cheap. He this, he that. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't want to spend no money. But all I'm doing is trying to get you right after the stuff that you always talking about. For just one instant. It could be, you know, I take you on a picnic, but I make a lunch that you never had.
So she's talking about quit smoking. We're gonna take her to an AA meeting or something. She won't want to drink no more. You won't want to drink no more. Hey, we be going to AA meeting.
We building though. We building, right?
Take your ass to a vegan spot. You be pissed off.
No, I eat meat. I will not me first, but you right. Because most women be like,
changing your
"Where he
life.
gonna take me?"
That's right.
Change your life. That's you love somebody when you want to change their life. That's love. Rodney, is that love? Rodney said everything is end up getting the draws.
That's it.
If you can get me down to 190 pounds, not only would I give you the draws, I give you the draws, the bra, the t-shirt, I give you the top, the bottom, and I might even let you hit the pooper shoot. I might.
Oh wow!
Give me down
Yeah, I
to
watched Why Did I Get Married when she lost all that weight and Jill Scott came back. Was like boom, boom. Her first dude ain't motivated her to work out. Her next dude was like, nah, we can get them pounds off you, and she married them. You know, so but she still had to put that work in. You know.
Look, so find me somebody that's willing to make me a
found
project.
her JoJo.
Get me right, Rodney.
If he's willing to get you right, you gotta be willing to give up the draws because it's one thing for another.
Hey, you gotta understand
he
this
can
though.
get the draws
That
and the damn
sounds good.
depends. I'm gonna throw it all at him.
That stuff sounds good, but that is not true. That is not true
If I
because
get the man like that, oh,
ain't
why?
nobody getting nobody else. Oh, lead me the way. Start doing this. Start doing. No, you have to do some things because it takes. It's gonna take. You gotta be wanting to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying the other day. You don't wait until you. Oh, we're gonna start walking when we move. When we move here. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Start walking today.
Right.
Start walking today. That's right. So and guess what? When they move there, when they move there, they
you
never
don't need
walk.
a personal trainer to get up and
I
go
said,
do
help
something.
me. Somebody help me. Give me this so much easier. Help me
Well,
and come work out with me.
The day you start working out on your own is the day you'll get a personal trainer.
Okay.
Showing up. And guess what? I might do it for a bowling. I might do it for a bowling ball though. I need a bowling ball.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So that's how a man can find interest in a woman. And let's say a woman basically say, you know what? Let's not, go to the go-kart track. Let's go hiking. Because I know that's something you like to do. Let's do that. Would that show more
That's
interest?
if she likes to go hiking, Molly. Like what I'm saying, bottom line is pay attention to what she like and then take her where she want to go. Plan around what she like. I'm just saying.
Might want to lose. She might want something.
I like money. Take me to the bank.
No, I got. You keep saying she might want to lose weight, but she always going to what's that joint called? Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying?
Cheesecake Factory got good stuff. Say she always going to the McDonald's or something bad for you.
Nah, but I just look at it more like we should find something that we both like. We both like as a whole. Like you like hiking, she like go-kart. That's cool, but that's individual. That's still being selfish. Let's do what I like to do. Let's find something that we both got in common and do it. It don't matter what it is. It can be
honey glazed peanut.
It can anything, whatever it can be something else that y'all both found like, yeah, I like that. I did that growing up. Yeah, let's do that. It can be painting or doing a sculpture. It can be anything, but at the end of the day, it's best to find something that y'all both like, and then y'all both go and do something that y'all both like. But that individual stuff, like, nah.
Listen to her, Molly. You still have to listen to the woman.
I think y'all gotta listen to each other. I don't think it should. You just should listen to the woman. Still just caters to her.
Well, wait a minute. If you trying to get the draws,
no, we both trying to get it in. Like it always saying like it's only one way. Like she trying to get some dick too. So you tell me women out here don't really want to get no dick?
No,
women can get dick though. But let's be honest, Marley. The thing is, dick has no value.
On the Maxwell Serenade tour.
Dick has no value. Most females can walk outside and they get 10 dicks thrown at them a day. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, Molly, can go outside, or maybe Molly maybe you get 10 vaginas thrown at you a day. I don't. But it's that's what I'm trying to say. The majority, like 99, majority of women can go out and get dicks thrown at them on a daily basis. Dick has no value.
Yeah, well, for the new generation, it's quite easier. It's quite easier for the young man.
Hey, yes, and I agree with you. It is because
all that like you need to do what I do to get the draws. Yeah, they can go right down the street.
Yeah. But that's because now the women don't value themselves in the way that they should, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's women out here that are worse than dudes. Like they'll give it up to you just for saying hello. You know what I'm saying?
It's in this book.
Just saying hello.
They always say it. Ain't it in the book,
But the other thing about females, every for me personally, if I say hello and you try to give it up to me, I don't want it. That's some shit I don't want. You know what I'm saying?
The dick to pussy ratio is like the yen to the American dollar.
I enjoy the hunt. When I was young and I was all about the hill. My wife made me wait 6 months before I got it when we was dating. That's the whole reason. I love the hunt. If you gave it to me in the first week, I lost interest. I was done. That was it. That was what you call it for me. Like back in the day,
Why you telling me to do it?
Because, Reese, if I wasn't married, I'd be banging you on this show right now because I know exactly what to do because I've heard your story before. It's bullshit. I know how to get right through that in a second. I would be the nigga taking you to the go-kart, bringing you home. I would fix your refrigerator, cook you a meal.
Damn.
And sit there and it'll be healthy and what you call it. We do a little exercise and then I'll be like, all right, it's time for you to do a sit up. But when you do a sit up, my dick will fall in your mouth. You know
That's how I got pregnant.
Wait a minute. I was getting ready for the arm. He missed something. No, he missed something, Reese. And so therefore the magic wouldn't work because he missed something. He didn't listen. See, she needs you to kiss her on the back of the neck. You missed that.
Yeah. I got you. My bad.
You wasn't listening.
You know. But that was the art of it. That was the art. I myself, I loved the hunt when I was younger. I loved it. I loved the female that told me that no, there's no way you're gonna get it. All right, we'll see.
I was like that with my son's father. You know what I'm saying? The same production company. We both love music, but I thought he was a Bama. And he was supposed to be talking to me for his friend. Talk about some, Dutch like you, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And I was like, I hear Bama, you a Bama. But he made me laugh, and we would write together. And it's just like we became friends. And it was just like.
And he kissed you on the back of the neck.
There you go.
And I was like, it was like something out of a movie.
Yeah, but I did it. But then back then, I did it for the hunt. I kiss you on the back of the neck. It'd be similar to Diddy, though. You know what I'm saying? When I get done
Diddy Pat.
I get done with you. I'll get done with you. You'll be like, you my slave after that. You know what I'm saying? After I give you this dick, you ain't gonna know what to do with yourself. You're gonna be calling me.
I knew what to do because I had too much pride in myself too. I knew what I wasn't gonna stand for. I'm like,
You was
the hunt cool.
I got you.
The hunt cool. I ain't gonna say I enjoyed the hunt like that. I mean, it was cool. I mean, we all had to go through it and all that, but that wasn't. I ain't like that. That wasn't my favorite part of it. I ain't like that part as much as I like. I like just checking the trap. I like just having to catch. You know what I mean? I like the part after the catch when we doing that. You know what I mean? All that other shit.
I was on a strict catch and release program.
No,
catch and release. He's a catch and release.
I was on the strict catch and release program. That was it.
I did that, but I still like the catch. I didn't say I kept it. I just said I like the catch part. I like he liked the chasing the girls.
The thrill was all in the hunt for me. Yeah, once I caught it, that was the end of that.
I just want to enjoy people's company. That's all. And that's the only reason why I went out with the guy, with the JoJo, because I enjoy your company. That don't mean I want to have sex with you. I enjoy I enjoy the company of a man. Okay, does that make sense?
Well, no, because you don't have the man as a company. You can get a man to come give you company right now. Like right now.
I got company. I got how many men on the board? I got the Beast. I got JoJo baby. I got Molly. I got company. But I want my comedic brothers.
I almost pushed the leave button like that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I'm about to ghost you for 3 weeks now. Talk like that.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, what Brenda say? If you don't call and talk to me in 3 days and you don't respond to my text and stuff, I know what Brenda say.
I'm done.
She wrong.
3 days.
You're wrong because, like I said, you would have missed out on Jesus, and he was the best.
I'd be the dude to ghost Brenda for 2 days. Every other 2 days.
Yeah, these days.
You'll be the kind to receive the ghosting treatment after the second time. You
said 3
like,
though. That's not fair. You said 3. I only ghost you for 2 days. 2 days at a time, every 2 days.
Yeah.
But remember when my friend disappeared? I talked about it on the show right before Christmas, and then after Christmas he reappeared. He said he was in the hospital.
What about he
was watching the show. But then just say, I didn't expect any gift. I don't do holidays like that, anything. I don't expect that. But because
you be lying, Reese, you be lying. Ain't no woman you dating gonna be like, Christmas, I don't expect a gift. lies.
I
I
don't.
don't want that Valentine's
That is
card.
a goddamn lie. It's a
I
lie.
don't. I did
And
not.
when the last time
What,
you
what them
received
young
a
people
gift,
say?
Reese?
Cat.
When the last time you received a gift? Because if
From a
you ain't get a
man and
gift
from
in a
my
long
ex,
time,
and he
that's why
got
you
me.
ain't
Nope, I
received
got
gift.
the picture and everything, and I still wear it on my neck. He
See?
gave me an
There you go.
open-ended diamond, Jane Seymour's diamond necklace. It's a heart, and I wear it. My son gave me one, and he gave me one. This is the last time I received a gift, and I got the picture of it on my phone. I'm gonna send it to you so you can show Monday and who gave it to me. Yes.
No, that's
So
what I'm saying. It ain't
that's
that you don't receive gifts, it's that you haven't received the gift.
It's
That's a
that you don't
difference.
want
so you
one.
asked
You're
me the
lying.
last
Yeah,
time,
that's
and
a
that
lie.
was
You
over
want a
10
gift.
years ago. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
You
we gonna
think you
get
do.
you a
You want a
gift.
gift. God
Oh
damn it.
wait, we
Say it
all
out
go
So
loud. You
Saturday and
should want one.
Sunday.
we getting you some gifts.
You should want some. You
We
should
all
want a
go
gift.
Saturday and Sunday. We don't.
What's
What's
We
that?
on
don't.
Saturday?
Huh? She said on Monday. So I'm like, you don't do the show on Saturday and Sunday,
Oh
Reese?
nah,
No,
Nah.
ma'am. That's
Okay,
5 days
Yeah,
a week.
I'm just
yeah.
asking.
That's the
Uh
day.
oh.
That's the
Brenda
day. That's the
ready.
day. Hey, Brenda, that's the day she tell the truth and she be out there fucking. She don't want us to know.
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
know.
I don't
We
believe
don't
that.
know
That's
Richie on the
oh
weekend.
Lord, have
that's
I'm not.
mercy.
Thank you, Molly. I ain't doing that.
I'm
this is not
joking. I'm sorry. I'm
This is
sorry.
not Telltale
I
Thursday.
love you, Reese. I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna put in my sick note right now because I gotta work all the weekend. So I was getting ready to put in my sick request now.
Don't worry.
No, we
Yeah,
just
he
do it the
ready.
Monday through Friday and the weekends off because we need to decompress and woosah and and that's when we do shows mostly on Friday nights and Saturday nights and even on Sundays. And this Sunday is Mother's Day. I ain't on no Mother's Day show, but if I get a ride somewhere, I'll do a pop-up in a minute. I'm here. So, I don't, Big Girl don't got to get ready because she stay ready.
And Miss
So
Brenda, this weekend you're gonna have to sift through your emails and find out which comedy cruise you're going to.
I want to go on a comedy. I want to go on a single cruise. That would be fun.
It's
We
gonna
all
be.
going on the,
I'm gonna be going to see Love and Laughter with Cedric the Entertainer and what is it? Tony Braxton. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be busy this weekend. However, I'm with you, Reese. I want to go on a singles cruise too. They are super fun. Like cruises are the best. Like I've
been on one time. My sister took me when I got out of the hospital. My sister took me, and I had the best time. It was a mall on, and I was hooking up with people. We wasn't having sex. Me and my sister shared a room, but I was hooking up with people, meeting people. Guys was dancing and all different kinds, white guys, Hispanic guys, everything, I was
That's
teaching people how to
boring, man. You supposed to been out there getting it in. You ain't gonna see these people no more. They ain't gonna be able to tell your story.
Let you blow it.
Oh,
Let them blow that back out.
I had a fun connect. I didn't have a sexual connect. Like we was down in Virginia Beach, and Misha told you about the little white dude that was on my butt. We was dancing to banana sticks, 7 foot, 8 foot. Misha told the real story to that. The dude jizzed on the back of my damn jeans. And he was like, "Ooh, thank you." I'm like, "Ugh, you nasty." And I'm like, "Why is he riding my butt?" I was just enjoying the dance. I enjoy the music.
You ain't feel that man.
I enjoy
What? You ain't feel that man thing on you that whole time.
He was on me. He wouldn't. I couldn't lose him, but I didn't know he was getting off on me. I thought he was just freaking me. I had my jeans on.
Okay.
And that's when I had both butt cheeks.
Hey, Reese, sometimes there's parts of your story that just don't make
Wait a minute. You can get my story because let me tell you.
Your story sounded real Lee-like right now.
We got a
real Lee-like right now. You know what I'm saying? In Baltimore, I called a meeting.
It might happen to Brenda before. That happened to you before.
We got a living
actually on the cruise I was on,
Rodney.
On
She
the
would
cruise
tell
that
you,
I was-
Molly, didn't she?
On the cruise I was just on, the dancer for Roger and Zap, he for one of the acts, he was trying to kiss me, and my sister was like, "I'm gonna need you to stay away from my sister."
Yeah, but did he get jizz on your butt though?
No, my sister wouldn't let him get close enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I never had the whole, you know, but they might have went home to the room and did it, but not right on the dance floor. Like, I don't know.
I got a living witness that was there, Rodney.
Oh,
and
I
was at her
believe it
show.
happened. I just don't. It's crazy that
I
you
don't
didn't
believe
know.
it
Rodney
happened.
said
You
he don't
didn't
I
know.
say
believe
I
it.
don't believe it.
Rodney
You
said
didn't know
he don't
that he
believe
First
it.
of all,
was
I
getting
don't
off
believe you
on.
just had on jeans. That's the
It
first part.
was
Second part, second part,
That
hello.
should be
Can
burnt.
you get on the show real quick and
you
prove
know,
something to Rodney? Rodney
you was
got a
on a
question to
cruise or
ask
something. You was
you.
probably in a
I'm a,
bikini,
huh?
and he might have, you know, he got
I'm
a
gonna
little
send you the
slippage in
link.
there or
When you
something.
get the
Understand? I
Something
know she
happened.
feel that joint on her because girls
Yeah.
feel when dudes get hard.
Ain't
When
no
you
Oh,
just freaking
it
them.
jeans.
still works when you drive. When you click on
Unless
the
it
link.
was really little,
Ain't
Okay,
no.
I'm
you
gonna
wouldn't
send it.
feel it.
All right, I'm sending the
Yeah.
backup
You
right
know,
Like
but
if
there.
it was like
Mr.
a
Rodney.
Vienna sausage, you wouldn't feel it.
yeah, but how
I
he
don't
busts
believe
all on her
you.
jeans though? I mean, the way she tell it, like this man busts
He's
all on
out.
her jeans. How does that even happen? Like, I mean, he
Well,
just
she
poured it
got her
out,
witness
or
coming. She got her witness coming.
Reese ain't telling.
pretty
She was
loose.
yanking that joint. Reese
I
was
don't
yanking
play.
that joint. She
Cause
was
I don't
yanking.
believe that jeans feel good enough to
That
make
shit
you
burn your
bust.
skin
Like,
off.
yeah, like how does jeans?
Look, he was a white boy,
like,
and I didn't think about what he was in. I got my witness
He
coming.
had
all
Reese
right, get
hand
it
back
coming.
there.
And this witness
Yeah,
would tell
now
you when
you
I
got
did my little
now
shit
that might be
trees.
true.
I got
Now
my
we start
bills
talking.
paid. This witness
Yeah.
would tell you. So
All right, no, I
play
want her
with
to
it,
tell the
bro. Play
story
with it.
without any without you giving any
Okay.
let me ask the question.
What's going on,
Mimi,
fam?
how you
Yeah.
doing, Mimi?
You on with the Beast? We got Beast, JoJo baby,
I've been
Brenda.
listening to the show. I know everybody that's on right now.
Okay. Hey,
okay.
this me.
Hi,
I one and
Mimi.
only true sponsor.
Quick question, Mimi.
Okay.
Is it true that on a cruise, Reese was dancing with
It
some
wasn't a
alleged?
cruise.
Oh, okay. Well, where was it then?
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Wait a minute. Stop right there.
Reese?
Tell
Okay.
him what happened in Virginia Beach, Misha.
White
Go
boy
ahead,
got his
Misha.
drunk soft dancing with her.
How? How's that possible? How did
We
you
were
do
getting,
that?
we were getting ready to leave the club, and Lil Wayne 6 Foot came on, and that was our song at the time. So we got on the floor. White boy was like, "Oh, he backed up on her." Next thing I know, she like, "Oh, he trying to show that he can dance, so he can hang with me." So Reese thought, "I'm gonna throw that ass. I'm gonna back it up on him." He was like, "Oh, you throwing it? I'm catching it." So much when we finally left, Reese was like, "Thank you for the dance." I was like, "White boy was hanging with you." She was like, "Surprise." We go outside, and I said, "Something on your pants, Reese. Why he get his nut off on her?" And she was like, "Oh my God, my pants are wet," and all this other stuff. I'm like, "Yeah, he got you. He got you."
And she had on jeans.
She had on jeans, yes.
And she backed it up. So was he like against the wall at the time,
No,
or and then she was just?
we was in the middle of the dance floor.
And all right, so how did his dick come out there to get on her pants? Like, how did that happen?
I think that his dick didn't come out from where I saw. However, but he was up on her. I think he like dry humped her, and it came through his pants, his jeans on her.
Oh, that's still nasty, but I don't understand it. Okay,
That's still nasty.
all right. So what was he wearing? Like, I'm so confused. Like, yo, how does? All right, you know what?
And they had
I
on
believe
swim
it.
trunks.
I'm sorry, Reese.
Because
I
you
don't
think I be
have no
telling
idea.
tales about these stories.
That is amazing to me.
We've
yeah.
been through some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Reese
All right,
is just
Reese.
amazing,
All right,
y'all.
Reese. So we gotta see now. I want to know, how was Reese dancing at the time? Like, 'cause that's got to be some real gyrating.
I used to be able to bend it over, bust it open. What?
She ain't lying. She was getting low with it, and he got right underneath her like she was a chair. Like he got under her. I was like, "Oh damn!" Like he up for the challenge.
Well, it sounded like he was fucking, but
That's
I don't know.
because
the way he came there, he might have thought he was fucking.
Oh, shit.
I was throwing it too. That's when I had both butt cheeks. That's when I could move. I used to be able to do I used to be able to do a split. Misha was dead when I jumped.
She used to have Megan knees, so yeah, she could get low with it.
Man, I knew Reese was thotting. God damn it, I knew it.
I never said I wasn't a thought. I never said that I wasn't.
That's why you ain't giving up. You're a reformed thought. That's
I'm
what
gonna say
happened.
Worn
That's
out,
what
huh?
happened. Goddamn, that's what happened when thoughts find Jesus. That's that bullshit right
See?
there. Now
And then,
you
don't, and then a man can't tell me he don't like a big girl.
In 93, you was that freaknik giving it to every nigga who's there.
No, I was
Now your ass want to sit there and be like, it only belongs to Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 3:6 or some shit like that. That's what you out there doing.
I mean, no. I'm not saying we had some very precocious moments, but yeah, I was a little bit. I said I had a pass. I stripped. Well, I didn't strip. I didn't have to, but. You know, I done switched a man that didn't like
how do you
fat
strip
girls
but not
to
strip? Hold on, don't pass that. Don't go past that. How do you strip but not strip? I don't understand that. How is that possible?
Misha said that up. Misha,
how do you strip and not strip?
I'm out back in. What did I just miss?
He said, how do you strip and not strip?
Reese said, I strip, but I don't strip. I don't understand what
she dances very seductively in like tank top and like little tiny shorts. She not like taking off clothes, like throwing stuff on you, but it's more like sensuality, gyration, stuff like that, gentle touches. While she's like in a tank top and little tiny shorts or underwear.
I need to hang out with Reese back in the 90s.
And the dude that said he didn't like big girls, I made a believer out of him. That was that was
I'll take the responsibility for that.
Misha know where all the bodies are buried. That's what's going on here.
She know where a lot of the body last 20 years, 21 years bodies.
Well, you said you ain't bodied a nigga in 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Cause Misha stopped pimping. Misha used to pimp Reese out. Yeah. Misha get the money, then they break bread. Yeah, that's happening.
That's what's going on.
Sometimes, no, that's not exactly true. But sometimes you gotta show people. They don't believe words. You gotta show people. Like if I'm not your thing, then cool. Then keep pushing. But don't think I'm not somebody's thing. And don't act like this pussy don't pop, even though you don't want it. It's lines of niggas that maybe do want it. But when you come,
hold on, I gotta clutch my pearls. Hold on, what now? Hold on,
I'm just saying, like, we grown, okay? So we grown. So do act like Reese, you real cool, you cute, but you know, I'm not into big girls. And she's like, okay, cool, whatever. But he just kept on. And she's like, wait a minute. And I said, the dude that come at you this hard, something ain't right. And I was like, if any girl come at a dude hard enough, he will fuck her. Whether in the big girls or not in the big girls. If she keep coming hard enough, she might.
Come to him. Wait a minute.
No, she did. No.
Talk about I did this play before. We called this the 360. But this is when you act like I used to be like, yeah, I don't like skinny girls. You not the type of girl that I like, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, the whole time I knew I was gonna fuck her.
So I tell him, I was like, I don't believe that's 100% true. I said, but I bet you money. I bet you money Reese could get your dick hard.
No, she didn't say Reese. She said, I bet I know a big girl.
I said, I bet it's a big girl. And he was like, and I was like, yeah, she right, Reese. So he was like, how much? And I said, Reese, what bill do you have that's needed? She said, I got to pay my cable bill. I said, how much is it? At the time, it was like 110, 120 or something like that. He was like, oh, I got you. And Reese was like, Misha, I don't have it. I said, I cover the bag. Yes, then, you know, Reese go get her mix. She was like, I'm going to play this song, this song, this song. It's about 10 songs. She go in and change into her t-shirt and panty and came out, and she had like one of those really big oversized ottomans. Pushed that into the middle of the floor. Me and the dude were sitting in the oversized love seat because I'm gonna keep checking for you. Reese did about, I don't know, maybe not even half the songs. I look over at him, he ain't blink, he just staring at her. I was like, okay, I'll give it another minute. Another song, I put my hand in between his legs. I was like, run me my money. Run me my money. He was like, well, man, she got me, she beat me. But let me tell you, after that, it wasn't, hey, what's up, big sis Reese? It was, Reese, what you doing? Reese, what you doing? And she's like, oh, you come on in, Ron. I ain't doing nothing, because she still ain't checking for you, because you ain't do it for her. She had something to prove through me. But next thing you know, he up there trying to slow, like a low little holler. I'm like, Reese, y'all ain't just play brothers. He checking for you. She's like, no, Ron like my brother. I said, yeah, all right. Not since yesterday.
Yeah, he want to return on his investment.
No, no investment. This was a business transaction. The deal is done.
That's what I'm saying.
I had a big girlfriend that liked him. My girlfriend Tanya liked him. He said, I know if it's I don't like big girls. Big girls don't turn me on. I'm big, Misha
You
big.
ain't got like big. You ain't got like to get you erect, though.
Well, he said that they won't even get him erect. He said they turn him off. They don't even turn him.
I got you, but he's a fool. He's a fool for that, because almost any chick can get a dude erect, man. Almost any chick can get a dude erect, unless she's disgusting in some manner, you know.
That's what I say too, JoJo. That's why I was like, nah, I ain't gonna ride with you on that one. Like, if she ain't the one you prefer, I get that. If you have a type, I get that too. But you acting like ain't no big girls out here fucking and got dudes trailing behind them. Last time I checked, I saw plenty of pregnant fat girls. Like, they out here getting dick daily.
I mean, at the strip club, half the chicks ain't your type. You know what I'm saying? But you still looking at the coochie and the titties. I mean,
all it did, it was a little sex appeal.
Sex appeal.
Yeah, they don't know that I love dancing. See, they didn't know I could do that full split. It was when I dropped down to a split is when he got aroused. It wasn't just me looking at it. It was the move that he was like, damn, she could move. She could do that. She could do that. That's what got that nigga horny. Cause he got nasty and his mind started going to town. Ain't that right, Rod?
I learned so much about you, Reese, in this last 5 minutes. So much. So much. I
told you, I was a stripper.
Same.
We always did. Everybody knew I was a stripper.
I ain't gonna lie to you, hey Reese. I don't believe you now anymore about this. You ain't giving that shit up no more. You bullshit.
No,
I believe this nigga's running around here somewhere. There's somebody still breaking that back every once in a minute.
Oh no, they're not breaking the back.
Yeah, there's some nigga named Earl somewhere bringing in that whole thing every once in a while. Just drop it off like the UPS and shit and roll on out.
That nigga the nigga you talking about got a battery. He got a battery pack in him.
Where Mimi at?
Thank you, Misha. She laughed on us. She like, yeah.
Where she go? But
Misha ain't want to tell about that nigga. That's why she left. She knows who he is. He out there. There's somebody.
There is no nigga. Like
if
I
he
told
out
you,
there,
my
please.
ex keeps coming around trying to check on me. More than one dude, but I'm not having it.
He got a battery in him. He got a battery in him. I'm telling you, she ain't giving it up.
That's why I ask you every couple of months. Hey, what you doing? Let's go. Hey, what you doing?
I tell you, Reese be the one that buy one of them robots though, because then she can build a nigga how she want him. You know what I'm saying? She can program them. You know, to do everything. I can
program them to clean and look out for me, take care of me. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I was supposed to be working on this project so I can get me some cooch tonight. I'm staying on here too long. I'm about to go.
We were all about to go. But it was your fault, Rodney, because look, when I say for real, I got receipts. Whatever shenanigans I get into, I have a visual receipt. Okay, just remember that.
All right. I want to sit down with Misha and get all the tea one day. That's
all you gotta do is read. What you do, you read.
I already read the book.
No. You read Indigo, the Much Deeper Blue. You read Indigo, and then you read Violet.
Well, they ain't
Indigo,
come out yet.
Violet, then it's Midnight, and then it's Sky. So if you want to know the deep, it's Indigo and Violet. Those next two books, because they made me break it down. Those next two novels, when you read them, don't ask me not nan question what's fact, fiction, or what's true or what's not true. Don't ask me nothing, Rodney.
Because it's all true.
No, I'm just saying it's a fictional book, but only I know what's true and what's not true. But don't ask me nothing, Rodney.
Thank God, Molly. Where you been, man? Shit, we need to be off an hour ago. What happened, man? I thought you had this shit under control.
Love all
Love
y'all.
y'all. Look, do something fun so we can talk about it on Monday Madness.
Catch me on Beast Dad Mentality. Check out the show. We talked about relationships and love. Tuesday had a guest on there who did a relationship course, and we had a great time talking about it. Just
was the guest a single man?
Nah, they were married for 1 year. They had been married for 1 year.
But look, find me so I can get on the show talk about me being married. Hey,
I got we trying to talk about positive things. Tell me when you find that nigga and how you feeling at that point in time. Then we'll have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Molly's supposed to be looking. JoJo's supposed to be looking.
We don't want to hear the depressing story of how
Brenda,
these
you
niggas
got the man
play.
for me, Brenda?
I'm gonna put out the call. I'm gonna see what I can do.
Brenda, later today, you gonna have like
big girl. Where you at, JoJo?
You gonna have 30 niggas in your DM on cruises, 3-day cruises. Watch.
Look, that's okay. Even JoJo said, I got a man. I'm due like big girls. I ain't seen them yet. Like, where you at, JoJo?
I want to come on the dad. I want to come on the dad mentality. I want to come on your show.
You're more than welcome. Yeah, we talk about it. We got to, my show is this is my release here. I can act the fool here. My show, I got to be calm because my co-hosts have government jobs and shit. So I gotta be I gotta be patient and nice. You see a whole different beast one on my show.
It's okay. I used to do a show called Daddies Matter Too with all the dads. With